Christmas break is over and we are back. Smoke and Mirrors, episode 32, from us to you, coming through with something new. I got bars today. I got bars. I was been doing a little spitting in the break there.
I was just going to come through. This is a rock, boys. We're back.
How we doing there, big dogs? We good?
We good, man.
Good, man. Rested.
Break was good.
Yep.
Missed you guys.
Yeah.
Shit was too long.
I know, it was a long break, eh?
Yeah.
I was just like thinking 2 weeks. It's been a month.
Just come back with big beards, just like mad grays. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I was hoping my beard was back before the shit. I just hates being clean shaven.
But nah, we back, but not like the dinosaur story. What do you call it? Thank you to all our viewers and listeners as well. We saw them views hitting high notes on fucking YouTube. Can tell you missed us.
It was hitting.
Yeah, big shout out to all of our listeners.
Yeah.
Across the YouTube, Spotify, Spreaker, Apple Podcasts, fam.
Yeah.
Thanks for your support.
Shout out to Spreaker, man.
Coming through, man. Gang, gang.
Ganging.
There's actually an electronic group in Sydney called the Bang Gang. Jeez. But into our usual shit, we got our streaming news to start off the day. So we have Justin Benson and Aaron Moorhead to helm episodes of Moon Knight.
No relation to my guy, George.
George.
Yeah.
George Benson.
Mate.
You were thinking George Moorhead, weren't you? It's like, who the fuck is George Moorhead? Pause. I know, when I see that his name, I was just like, big pause on it.
I know, man.
These guys are the guys that did Synchronic.
Okay.
Chronic.
The Anthony Mackie one. The time travel one.
He's a user?
Oh,
and a
shit.
paramedic. Yeah.
I still haven't watched that movie.
Me neither. And I wanted to as well.
Same.
So they'll be joining Mohammed Diab.
Yep.
Who did Cairo 67.
Yes.
So, they're going to also helm some episodes.
That's
Fire.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Fire.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it, man.
Same.
A lot of movement on Moon Knight recently as well. So they must be gearing up for some shit too.
I reckon they need to.
They're also gearing up for the premiere of Godzilla vs. Kong.
Yeah.
The shits is like happening in the background. A lot of infighting there.
Yeah.
So Legendary and Warner's is going at it because now they want to deal.
Yeah.
Like they want to, and rightfully so, I think. They want to deal for the digital distribution
Of course.
of the film. So taking into account that Legendary were also shopping around to Netflix.
Yeah.
They making the price go way up.
And just for that, the price went up 10%. Big time.
So they should, man. They
Like-
bankrolled 75%.
I know.
Warner can take their 15% off the fucking top.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
So, so now they have to kind of go, well, we need that 200 million that it was out for tender to other streaming services.
I'd buy that for $1.
Well, it's going to be 250 million at least, I reckon.
And why wouldn't that's a month worth of like HBO Max subscribers? Why would they'd be like, fucking take it.
Yeah.
Fucking take it. Because the money that I'll make for the rest of the year is mine. Take that little money. I'm in it for the big money here.
That's it.
Fucking
you
dumb
want
shit,
Godzilla vs. Kong? Have you met Matrix 4?
No, man.
But even Lana Wachowski also on an exclusive theatrical deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That's if it, that's if it goes through for the Matrix 4.
yeah.
The movies might be open by then.
How do you do that? How do you release a press statement going, these are all the movies that are coming out on HBO Max, O's sign up, and then they make changes in the background? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It just,
yeah.
it feels a little
Shaky.
fuck shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you call it? It's all because of these new parameters, new fucking business models, shit like that. People don't know where the start and stop really is. So they're just like, they're making it up as they go. But hopefully moving forward, we'll have a better template for it.
Yeah, man.
I don't see this as the first year of them doing this.
I don't see
Yeah,
it
that's true.
either.
Like, I reckon they're going to get so much success that they'll start plotting movies
Oh, yeah.
that will be HBO Max exclusive.
This will be shot for HBO Max exclusive. This will go theatrical.
Mm.
Yeah. Along with all of their series and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Well,
It makes sense.
considering, you know, the conversations around payouts being like the time for that being shortened, I wouldn't be surprised. Like the
What,
shit
the
will go
theatrical windows?
Yeah, as well as you know, you know how like Keanu's deal, for example, with The Matrix, how he got proceeds from the film itself
From the back
and
end.
took a pay cut like initially.
Yeah.
Shit like that. So they're shortening that time frame for them to actually, or at least the requirements or the prerequisites to actually receive those funds.
Yeah.
So I can see this being like a big thing moving forward.
Fuck yeah, man.
If I'm a Hollywood agent, I'm writing that into every single one of my clients' contracts now.
Big time.
All right. So if it does go digital instead of going theatrical,
Mhm.
we're taking 20% of your total viewers. So for something like if Hemsworth signed on and had that deal in place with Netflix, right?
For Extraction.
For Extraction, and 59 million people watched that movie. So 59 million times 10
Mhm.
is 590 million. So he gets 20% of $590 million. That's the move now. That's how the splits are going to have to be going forward.
20% is a lot.
That's $118 million.
If he doesn't like what if the movie doesn't hit on Netflix?
Mm.
That's the game.
You know that movie's going to hit.
I know it was gonna. We knew it was gonna hit. It was Hemsworth. We didn't know who Hargrave was until then, but now that I know,
I'm looking out for
I'm gonna sign
everything.
him. I sign him.
It's like that John Wick effect. You know,
Yeah.
when you first seen Chad Stahelski and you're like, who the fuck is this? And then
Yeah.
David Leitch and you're like,
Yeah,
they seem executive
yeah,
Yeah.
And then the shit hit.
yeah. And then I watch The Mechanic, and I see Stahelski's get shot in the face. How can you use Stahelski like that? That's dumb shit.
Yeah.
But he was more in the stuntman capacity than the
Yeah.
fight choreographer
But
capacity.
still, gotta use him as a fight guy in there. He can fight.
Did he do the fight choreography?
More than likely. I think 8711 did that. Man's
Yeah.
getting 2 paychecks.
Got to get the double bags.
Badly.
Pause.
But, we had Sex in the City is finally being announced for the revival over at HBO Max.
Yeah, so this one's like a new title as well.
Yeah, so-
Retitled. What is it?
Retitle and just like that.
And just like that, we shit the bed.
Yeah, so this is going to chronicle their lives now being like, 50-year-olds and whatnot in New York and, how it is. Funny thing is, they got rid of the old Kim Cattrall.
She didn't want to come back.
You think she got her own deal? Like she's getting her own show?
Nah, because she didn't want to come back for Sex in the City 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
She does that revival tour and just calls her Macatrelli.
Macatrelli in this bitch.
It's a big...
Come with me. Sex and City.
Run quick, see.
But yeah, it's weird though. You know what I mean? Like she could have come back. She could have taken the bag, I don't know, just not like, being friends with him, done the role. Just got the bag. I reckon they set up a different show though. Because her character wouldn't really fit in with the whole. Because her character was more like the promiscuous one, and she did all the fucking. But it'd be cool to see her character like just out by herself, maybe different city, maybe LA, yeah,
Warner's is like listening in there.
badly.
They're writing, oh, we didn't think of this
I know.
different city.
I know. Different city, new set of girls. Like she can do a thing, man.
And then Destiny's Child would get their royalties because Girls is playing that fucking show.
Badly. I don't
fire,
want
though.
fucking 20% of that.
Checking the mail, motherfucker, right here.
John M. Chu had to pull out, pause, from...
Pull it out from Willow.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, no.
So while he was set to direct the whole like series, because production moved to the UK, he's had to now no longer like attach himself to it.
Badly.
But like the big thing, and I completely agree with this, he's got a baby due in June.
Yeah, man. I would do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
I would do the exact same thing. I'm sorry. We could have shot over in fucking NZ and been safe and been done. Right? We would have been done. No, I'm going to stop. No, I'm going to start. No, I'm going to stop. No, I'm going to start. Fuck that. Fly him out to NZ. You've got the best fucking place on the planet to shoot this movie, specifically because it is like a sword and sandals fucking fantasy movie.
Yeah.
Shoot it there, man. You would have been done. 6 months. Fly out. Done.
I think for him it was like the production, and also then the like, let's say his baby's born in that time, he flies back, he'd have to quarantine for 2 weeks as well.
Yeah.
And that'd be fucked up
What do you
because
call
he
it?
wouldn't be able to quarantine with his family.
Bring the fam. Have your baby born in NZ, B.
I think the reason he didn't was because of Del Toro back in the day, how he like uprooted his family X amount of times. I think they've learned their lesson. It's like
2.5 years over in NZ, Del Toro.
And then he was like, nah, I can't do that to my family. Like maybe Del Toro was the fucking the catalyst for not doing that shit. But shout out to John Chu for actually like looking out for his family and wanting to spend that quality time.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's that shit.
Yeah.
We stand in fathers nowadays.
That's true. Kevin Hart and Idris Elba are making big deals with Netflix, man.
Oh, big things.
Netflix is just throwing out money.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they can see the HBO on the rise. I see the HBO rising.
Big turning to a werewolf. Surrounded. So Kevin Hart didn't have a deal before with Netflix, but like he was releasing his comedy specials, and because one of his comedy specials was one of the biggest viewer pullers in 2020.
Yeah.
Like he's now getting this exclusive deal for TV and movie.
Yeah. So he's bringing it's weird because he was set up over there at Universal.
Yeah.
Right. So he had a deal over there with his Heartbeat Productions over there in Universal. So now he's taking all of that.
Yeah.
And bringing it over to Netflix, which is big for Netflix. Like all the stuff that he does on YouTube and all that sort of stuff is big business, man. Yeah.
Because it's not just him, is it the Paper Cup Boys or whatever they're called? Is it the Red Cup?
The Plastic Cup Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all of those guys have come over as well.
That's crazy, man.
You got like a lot of content there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I thought he had a deal in place with Netflix with the amount of content that he released.
I thought so as well.
He had like a Black History show. He had like his stand-ups there, the documentary about him, the limited series.
But I thought that was just he had done all that stuff over at Universal, and then Netflix just bought that content to put it on their streaming service.
No, they were Netflix originals.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Idris Elba as well. So like none of the prior movies that he made is being included. It's the new shit.
Yeah. Which is it's understandable.
So he's got his own production company as well, Green Door.
Fire.
In the green door.
I thought about that. You know what that represents?
What?
That was like one of the first sort of giant porn movies that came out, Behind the Green Door.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And that's what he's singing.
This guy. We had Danny Boyle. So now he's going to be helming that 6-part Sex Pistols limited
Fuck
series.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
This
It's
is
called
going to be
Pistol.
sick.
Yeah.
That's just the nose.
That's tough.
Pistol Pete.
So this will chronicle the rise and fall of the Sex Pistols as well.
Fuck yeah, man.
So this will be intense.
Yeah.
I reckon.
This is, man, because I watched a documentary. It was like part of a documentary on rock or something like that.
This is like Sid Vicious and Johnny Rotten.
Yeah, about Johnny Rotten and like all the shit that he got into. It was wild.
And he was the bassist.
Like it's weird because you expect him to be like the front man. Sid Vicious is the front man.
Yeah.
You expect Johnny to be the front man because he was the wildest one there.
Yeah.
They had the
Johnny
maddest
did something.
names though.
Yeah. Sid Vicious is fire.
Yeah.
But Johnny was like, he was a wild boy, man.
Yeah.
Heroin the fuck out the whole time.
Yeah.
But yeah, this should be interesting, man. I like when Boyle gets into his like, into this bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Father of Bonnie Rotten.
we had Feige come out and give us a little rundown of episode counts and length pause for the Marvel shows. So we've got Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It's going to be 6 episodes, and Loki as well. Sorry, Falcon and Winter Soldier and Loki is going to be 6 episodes, about 40 to 50 minutes in length.
Yeah,
which is pretty cool. So it sticks to the formula that Feige said. Like, we're taking, a 6-hour movie and just chopping it up.
Yeah,
which is cool. I like that. And then we have She-Hulk, which it looks like it's going to be like a full-on serial, right? So it's going to be like 10 episodes. No, yeah, 10 episodes and 30 minutes each. So it's almost like that sort of SVU sort of feel. Yeah. Even though those are like 45, some of those episodes are like 1 hour 6 long, man.
Yeah, man.
But he did say that they'll kind of go in between like 23 minutes to like, 56 to like an hour long. Which I like.
So they're doing that with Mando
contained.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or did that with Mando, which is cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Some of the best episodes of Mando are only 23 minutes long.
Oh, man. That first episode like is literally 26 minutes long, I think.
What's up with Disney Plus and the 10-minute credits?
It's fucking bullshit.
No fucking clue, man. No clue.
I think that it's going to be a longer episode.
Yeah.
I swear some of those episodes are like 13 minutes long.
I know.
And then it's just edited done.
And then credits in like 50 different languages. Save your bandwidth. Affleck also came out and said like Feige is hands down the best producer ever.
You would.
Wow.
Yeah. He was like really giving it up for Feige pause.
That's his man's man. It's like Kevin Smith. That's like his guy. Man.
Yeah. But he was saying like Feige, like he knows when to pull on the heartstrings. He knows what, like how far to go with action, the tone to go in. He said like, Feige is the man.
What do you call it? Do you reckon Affleck trying to get in bed with Feige? Maybe you'll direct some form of Marvel material?
I'm hoping he does. I'm hoping he directs rather than stars in.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
But also Feige's got a Star Wars movie coming out.
Can you imagine like a fucking
Like, can he get Kevin Smith then?
That'd be fucking crazy.
What I've been thinking about, right, is that sorry, this is completely off tangent, but with Mando, don't ever bring up the fucking Civil War. Make that the movie. Make a movie about that Civil War on Mandalore.
Yeah, man.
Like a prequel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
with all
because
that shit going
Django
down.
would have been fighting in that Civil
Yeah,
War too.
because he was a founder of that
Founder,
shit.
man.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
So Gotham 2, Gotham PD, the spin-off of the Batman movie that's coming out from Matt Reeves, has got a new showrunner. So Terrence Winter, who departed from Sopranos fame, sadly, is getting replaced by Joe Barton, who did Hari Gigi.
Yeah.
Another show.
I'm disappointed, but I'm low-key hoping that Terrence Winter had to bail because he like advising on Saints of Newark or something, and that's why he had to go.
He's done.
I hope so.
He was done with Saints of Newark.
Oh, really?
He's done. Saints of Newark is done. It's in the can.
Oh,
it's ready
shit.
to go. They just need to release that bitch. I'm not watching this show.
Yeah.
Fuck this show. As soon as Terrence Winter departed, sorry, I'm not watching your fucking little bullshit fucking rehash of Gotham.
What if that trailer comes out? It's fire though.
Fuck that trailer too.
I was about to say, this is just Gotham 2, Electric Boogaloo. Like, that's all this fucking is.
That's what I fear. I feel like they've gone to the well for this one and like they've done this shit already. You know what I mean? How far can they like take it?
You know what they should do is just either cut out all live action TV series like that's DC based and relating to the DCEU, or use this as an opportunity to flesh out things that we've never seen before. Like, give us a series on the creation of the mutants from Dark Knight Strikes Back. Shit like that. Have something that's left field.
I just don't
Warner's is still writing. They're making that fucking list.
I know, right?
Creation of mutants.
I just don't get it, man. Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't feel like an original idea on paper. That's why I'm saying I'm waiting for that trailer, because if they play that fucking Nirvana song, for some reason I'm automatically in.
Wait, which Nirvana song?
Something in the way?
They're playing in the Batman trailer.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, man. It's like Terrence Winter would have brought so much more to this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The depth and richness of characters that he put in for Sopranos and Boardwalk.
And Boardwalk, man.
Like, out of the 4 episodes I watched of Boardwalk, but like Nucky like sticks out.
Yeah.
Everyone around him sticks out.
Mm-hmm.
He could have brought something special. And from a legal perspective as well, because he's never been on that side.
No.
Know what I mean?
But for me, it would have been the actors and whatnot that he brought over as well. So he tends to stick with his guys, right? So if you look at like a Terrence Winter show, you always see Michael T. You always see all of the same guys. It's all the same guys that come through and play these characters.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Could have been something special for Michael K. Williams.
Yeah.
Michael K.
Michael K. Yeah.
Michael T. is the other Bubba.
Yeah.
But I've always wanted like a live action recreation of Batman Year One, where Gordon opens up his trunk to get the bat and he fucks up all those dudes.
That would have been cool.
It shouldn't have been Gordon. Why didn't they make a Gordon show?
Because that was Gotham.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, it was too.
Yeah. Didn't they get that cunt from like One Tree Hill or Blue Healers or some shit to play?
OC.
The OC.
That's the O.
Yeah.
I was expecting.
Fucking OC stands for officially crap, man.
Jeez.
Officially champion.
I know what you did last summer is that it's cast.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's got that main man, the main chick from Jumanji, the next level.
Yep.
So I don't like. It's weird that they're making a show of this.
Yeah. Madison Eisman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a few others in there.
Yeah. Brian Chu, Ezekiel Goodman, Ashley Moore, Sebastian Amoruso, Fiona Renee, Cassie Beck, Brooke Bloom, and Bill Hack. All unknowns. I have no idea who these people are, except for that chick from Jumanji,
Yeah.
who I always suspected was an Aussie, but probably isn't.
Nah.
Yeah.
We always suspect someo's an Aussie until they're not.
Unknown.
I was like,
Fucking Aussie.
Sam Hargraves. I was still like lazing bed at night thinking about I don't know how I feel about Know What You Did Last Summer as a series.
Is it just going to be one season?
Yeah.
Are they going to kill this guy every season?
This is going to be a new
did it
guy
every
killed.
Movie. They did it every movie. Like, oh, okay, we killed him. Now he's back.
The first one was weak though, because they strung him up in that boat and they just chopped off the hook hand.
Yeah.
And then he just fell into the water. And then he comes back in the end, like Freddy style, through
Fucking
the mirror.
double hooked up.
Akimbo hooks.
Did you guys ever watch like the sixth one?
I didn't even get past. I got to 2, and then that was a wrap for me. I didn't watch none of the other ones.
As soon as Jamaican Jack Black. That was a fucking rap.
That was wild, man.
That was wild.
How dare they?
But fucking
Everything gonna be alright.
But fuck. So in like I don't know which one it is. It's like I'll always know what you did last summer or some shit. It went from being like a physical being to a paranormal fucking film.
Oh shit, they went full Jason with this shit.
Yeah. Like dude didn't even look like dude. Dude looked like a locust from Gears of War.
My God.
And he could disappear and teleport. And they had the big reveal where like his fucking slicker hat comes off and he's just all fucked up. and then he puts it back on and just disappears into the darkness and
Like
shit.
mimic and shit.
It was stupid, man. It really was Senor Funny Shoes in this bitch. Like, it was just fucking wild.
Fuck that movie.
Yeah, man.
They're making a show about that as well. Senor Funny Shoes. Fucking Mimic gets its like is getting a series too.
Leave it the fuck alone.
They need to. Like all these horror movies, they don't need to make a full series about it. There's no need to
Exactly.
kind of go into the history of and break down these characters. They're fucking horror characters. You know what I mean?
The beauty of a horror film for me is that directors have limited time for you to flesh out characters as well as the fucking evil that they're facing. Like let's say a horror film is at only 90 minutes. Let's say 90 minutes max, because if you go longer than that, you fuck yourself.
Mm.
So you got that time to work on your characters as well as your evil. And that's where they need to stay. You can't make that shit into a series unless you have a really good plot that sort of fits that mold, but I don't see a lot of horror films doing that.
Like a full 2.5 hour horror.
What's his face is nearly that. The last Friday the 13th. The Nispo one is long. It's 2 hours, that movie.
2 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Just overly long for a horror movie.
But has there been a horror epic?
What do you mean?
Like a full 2.5 hour, nearly 3 hour horror movie?
Nah. No. It's too much, man.
I reckon you'd lose the audience.
There's too much. There's only so much scare you can get out of something.
Yeah.
Right? Until they realize, oh, fuck, I'm still in the theater.
Yeah. I think there's like, I've had a theory that there's health reasons that you can't make a horror movie long, just in case someone has like 8 heart attacks because of all the intensity.
Now, they did that for, what's his face? Exorcist.
Yeah.
They pump out the low frequency bass to make you scared. You can't
Shit.
hear it, but you feel it.
Mm.
Yeah.
And like the stories before, the promotional like material for The Exorcist,
Yeah.
the scariest movie alive. People died in this like during the screening.
It's like,
Shit.
no, they didn't.
It was all fake.
It's all fake.
Yeah.
But there was never like, the internet to kind of
Oh,
like shut the
God.
fuck up.
If that shit came out during the internet time, that'd be like the highest grossing movie in the world.
They did it with The Conjuring 2. They said that like, someone in Malaysia died.
Yeah.
There was someone else that got possessed
Mm.
in the theater.
I don't know.
It was all bullshit, but like they did try it.
I always find them trailers real corny for horror movies when they show like the night vision reaction of people in the cinema.
I know. How do you not know that an O with a big camera is pointed at you? I would be like so self-conscious.
Big gut suck-ins.
Hey, my man, turn that camera the fuck on. They did it with Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah, but Texas Chainsaw was tense as fuck.
Yeah, it was. But they claimed that Texas Chainsaw was a true story right up until it came out. And then it was based on a true story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the whole marketing campaign for that movie was this shit actually happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the documentary feel of it
Yeah.
hit different.
Yes. No, go.
Yeah.
Fuck. I thought The Strangers was like 2.5 hours. That movie's only hour 26.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, some of the best horror movies, I feel, 80 minutes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Get them in, get them out.
Yeah.
As soon as you get them out, motherfuckers is talking about that shit.
Yeah.
You want that. That's what I want. What do you
Seen
call
this
it?
movie?
I know. Seen it?
Fuck. You'll shit your pants. As soon as you put the threat of shitting your pants out there,
No.
I'm going to see this movie. It's like-
I was trying to outflex. My pants are already shit.
You know I got bowel problems.
These pants is already shit. S-H-I-D.
Andy Samberg, Ben Stiller, and Noah Hawley are all working together for a sci-fi comedy film. No details at present,
No.
but like that's a lot of like mad star power and talent there.
Yeah.
And it's for Apple Studios.
Mm.
So Apple's really sort of pushing
They are.
like their original movies and content.
Oh, yeah.
I like it.
I like it. I do like it.
Do you like it?
So I wonder if this is gonna sort of fit in with Palm Springs, which was Andy Samberg's last film,
Mm.
and it's kind of like Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I want to watch it.
That's
Same.
cool.
It's out now on Prime.
Is it?
Yeah. It's
Sick. I'm gonna check them hits
Check
out.
that shit's out tonight.
Yeah. So we got a Bo Williman, who did House of Cards.
Yeah.
He's set to develop a Risk game adaptation, which for me, like, I've seen this already.
Game of Thrones?
No, RoboCop.
Huh?
Based on Risk? I didn't expect RoboCop
No, it's
to come in.
RoboCop. You know how there's that trailer in RoboCop and it's like, Pakistan is something my borders. That's what Risk is. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's a fucking war bloody simulation.
So it's like those civilization games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I see this like working.
You can't play a game of Risk in under like 8 hours.
No.
You play all day.
Yeah.
Pause when you play Risk.
Yeah. It's like Dungeons and Dragons. You can either have a short stint or you can have one that lasts for like 3 months.
Yeah. So we'll see what he does. I like House of Cards.
Same.
I really do.
Same. As soon as I seen Bo Williman, I was
Yeah.
like, this shit's going to be quality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll probably get what's his face on here as well. Fincher. Can you imagine?
Can you imagine if Spacey shows up?
I wouldn't.
This
mind
is
that.
the comeback?
Maybe.
For me. I don't mind that.
How long does Spacey hug the cactus?
I don't know. He released his New Year's video on New Year's.
Which was actually quite thoughtful.
Very thoughtful,
Mhm.
right? So I don't know.
And not his usual, like, smug self.
Well, he didn't come out as Frank.
No.
Yeah. So he was actually being Kevin Spacey, and he, very thoughtful, very tasteful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know when the world's ready for a Kevin Spacey comeback.
Well,
But to
it was
be
all
honest-
proven not to be true. So
I am ready now.
I'm
And
ready now.
I don't think majority of people will be ready until it happens, to be honest.
Mm.
I think it'll happen and everyone will be like, oh yeah. And then it'll just
I
You're
think
like,
there'll
no.
be massive trepidation against him returning, and people will be so outspoken and shitting on him
Mm.
until the content comes out.
Yeah.
No, I don't understand these big words.
I think he needs to do what Louis did and Louis just waited.
Yeah.
Louis waited, did his own thing, released a special.
Yeah.
On where, though? He released it independently.
Louis always releases his stuff independently.
Mm.
All Louis' stuff is owned by Louis.
But
Louis is a smart man.
But at one point, he had his shit on streaming services, his stand-ups on streaming services and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, because they bought that stuff to stream, and he had deals over there at Netflix and stuff like that
Yeah.
after they bought his content.
And Louis
Yeah.
was on FX as well.
Yeah,
And now
FX, sorry, is where his stuff was. Yeah,
And now you don't see it at all.
no, not at all.
All right. There's a 5-part limited series of 1984 coming out. So
Mm.
this is an adaptation of a stage play.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So not the book.
No, it's not the Orson Welles book.
Yeah.
It's the stage play. And the stage play is about how politics and reality can be easily manipulated in the background.
Yes.
So it sounds like one of those real dense kind of,
Yeah.
Where are they going to set it?
I don't know.
It can't be 1984.
I think it will be 1984. Reaganomics?
Yeah, that'd make sense. That'd do it.
I can't take Orson Welles seriously because that's how they greet each other in Kung Pao. Orson Welles.
The Office was 2020's most streamed content.
U.S. office.
Yeah, the US Office.
Yeah.
Mm. That UK office is nice though.
It's
Yeah,
better.
I've
It's better than U.S.
heard.
one.
What do you call it?
Um,
That's when Martin Freeman got his big break after the film.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah, and where Gervais
Oh,
just
man.
blew up after that. But there was other shows on here. There was Grey's Anatomy,
Mm.
and they're talking 39.4 billion minutes.
Yeah.
Minutes.
Billion.
I know. Other shows were like Mandalorian, and Mandalorian was apparently one of the lower ones
Yeah.
and the most original content
Mhm.
at 14 billion minutes.
Wasn't The Witcher in their top 10?
Which no, Ozark.
Ozark was in there.
Yeah, Ozark was the Netflix offering.
The good thing about like shows like The Office, Parks and Rec, Brooklyn Nine-Nine is that it's easily rewatchable. There's that replayability. So you can have something in the background. And a lot of people probably do when they work from home. They'll have background noise to keep them going.
I reckon that's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm a podcast man, so that's what I have playing during the background.
Yeah.
Well, some people said it was The Office because no one went to The Office in 2020. So people needed it.
That's the driest joke in the world.
I had a mate and he was like, I just finished season 4 of Rick and Morty and I put on season 1 straight away again because I just fucking love Rick and Morty. And he just kept watching it like on a fucking groundhog week of just loops.
Jesus. I thought you said lubes there.
Loops.
Pause.
It feels good.
So we got Lord of the Rings. So Amazon actually set a synopsis for us.
Yeah.
For Lord of the
It
Rings.
was a long fucking synopsis.
It was
as
a
well.
long fucking synopsis.
They could have shortened that, truncated
I
it
know.
somewhere.
What did they say? There's some ancient evil there.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So it's obviously Sauron. What is it? What's the synopsis? Just like a nice brief one. Who's got one there?
A brief one is okay. Something's happening. There's like this overarching like fucking evil that's been there before, that's gone now, that's coming back, and they need to go on an adventure.
Yeah, and it's like a time of peace, isn't
Time
it?
of peace, and yeah.
It's just a big pause because you read it and it's like, oh, fuck, where does he say it? And the greatest villain that ever flowed from Tolkien's pen.
Fucking pen 15
He lives in Penn Island. I was used to say that back in the day. It's bad burns on it.
That's fucked.
You know,
Fucking dick burns.
you know, it was the roughest when Oz was like, you want to join the Pen 15 club? You have to write it on your hand.
I was excited for it. Lord of the Rings.
I think like watching Lord of the Rings once on each form of release is enough for me. So watching a show
It's enough.
Once, thank you.
it's just so much content, man. Like it's a lot.
I think in this instance, there's been a lot of talk and not enough show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I need to see something now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they've been casting people for like 5 years now.
Fucking 90 people signed up the other day.
Just getting conscripted
Hey, you coming down to NZ? She's like, fuck.
Some dude off the street. Hey, you want to go to NZ? Yeah, well, you're here now.
But like for me, this just sounds like fucking what's his face? Shadow of Mordor. That's all it is to me.
It also sounds like The Hobbit.
Yeah.
Because The Hobbit, like the movies, there was so much like added into like link to Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
When the evil returns.
There's
Yeah.
a dark necromancer.
Fuck.
That was actually a pretty good Ian McKellen.
Yeah, that was.
Thank you.
All I see is what's his face? Just that those birds just shitting in that O's hair.
He really does.
Fucking fetishish as fuck, man. Seriously.
Those be smelling that all day.
Badly. What's his name? Radamon?
Radagast.
Radagast?
I thought it was a hotel like Radisson.
I know, man.
Fucking rat a ass more like.
Fuck.
Okay, threw on the sled like it was no deal. Fuck it hell.
Fucking Rascabel rabbits or some
I
shit like
know,
that.
man.
But Radagast looked like a dealer, you know what I mean? Like it looks like Arnie pops off his leg. Cocaine.
Chris Pratt's new one, The Tomorrow War,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which you know nothing about, directed by the O that did Lego Batman.
Okay.
Could be heading to a streamer. Straight to a streamer. So they're jumping all the bullshit. And I think Paramount are just like, shopping. And they've screened it for Netflix and Apple. Yeah.
We know what's happening over there. Depending on the rating of the movie, I can see what's his face buying this too.
Yeah.
Disney.
Yeah.
True.
I feel that.
I don't know if Disney's buying from third parties.
You think they only want to
Do original?
Righto. Well, if they buy it, then it will be their original.
Yeah. But then
So-
they might change it and do all sorts of shit with it.
Yeah.
But I'd be excited for Apple to buy it.
Yeah.
Because they're at the moment, they're looking to increase their stable of content.
And Chris Pratt definitely brings that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You heard about the story of this movie, though, yeah?
No.
So the alien race comes down to Earth, and they absolutely obliterate our armies. But what happens is they find this technology that helps them bring back old soldiers. So you're going to have someone from like World War II or Vietnam or something come back and fight in our war. That's why it's the Tomorrow War. Yeah.
So where's Pratt from? Does it say?
It doesn't say. I can see him being from, it'd be cool if he was from like, he'd probably be from our time. So like 2020 or something like that. Yeah.
He's the O that you relate to, experience the movie through. If
True.
they don't bring back Hiroyuki Sanada as a fucking samurai or something.
Needs to.
They need to like just make a fucking film where they get the green light to just use other films where you see them charging into battle and then you just see them appear. Like if you see Cruz and Sonata and all the homies from The Last Samurai rush through,
That'd be mad.
you're seeing everyone from Avengers there as well.
On your left.
But what I was going to say was if this turns into like some crazy trilogy, do you reckon they'll bring people back from the future?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's probably the next one.
I just get Cruz from what's his face. What's it called? Live, Die, Repeat.
Ah, yeah, Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if there was like a mad crossover with
Fuck,
it?
that'd be mad. Because
Yeah.
it sounds like that. That's what this sounds like.
It does sound like
I fucking pissed myself laughing because I found out there's an Edge of Tomorrow porno. And it fucking killed me because it's called Edging Tomorrow.
That's bad, man.
Oh, fuck.
May Calamari, sounds like a toddler saying calamari, is joining Moon Knight.
Yeah.
But you don't know what role she's taken on.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like with these unknown roles, it's straight villain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. It's like, okay, unknown roles, villain. She's the villain.
Could be the love interest.
Could be.
Hopefully a mad, actually equipped love interest that isn't just like, oh, save me, Moon Knight.
I hope she saves him. Yeah. Hope
Shit
she's
would work.
tactical.
Watching Long Kiss Goodnight
She's
this
trained.
week,
Yeah.
like that shit works well. That dynamic,
Yeah.
Yeah.
fucking fire.
Hey, look at this.
Just suck him in the jaw. Pop goes a weasel. Samuel's so underrated in that movie.
Big
Yeah.
time.
Fucking kills me. Yeah, that's a duck, not a dick.
In New York, I'm Frank. In Chicago, I'm Ernest. Fucking die every time.
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
have-
So Harry Lennox came out
Mhm.
and said he's actually he's going to be Martian Manhunter.
I'm him.
Yeah.
I'm the
That's
man.
me. Yeah, I'm the man. Yeah, so he confirmed it. He shot his scenes. So originally for Justice League, he was supposed to shoot his scenes. Didn't happen at the time. Came back and shot his scenes.
Yeah, he was doing something else,
Yeah,
and he couldn't really commit to it.
yeah. Even though he's in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he's only got a bit part.
Yeah.
Considering how prominent he was in Man of Steel,
Mm.
doesn't really show up that much.
Are you effing stupid? I wish he just swore.
Yeah. Considering
Yeah.
in fucking BVS, that guy's like, and who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's that director's cut though.
Huh?
Yeah.
But how Dunkirk get away with 3 fucks
Because there's not that much violence in that movie.
in the space of 4 minutes?
There's not that much violence.
In the space of 4 seconds.
It's like that, with the guns. This next piece of news is sad, man.
Yeah.
So there was a show called Redeemer that was set up at FX, and it had Nick Pizzolatto writing and creating and sort of show running.
Mm-hmm.
and Matthew McConaughey, starring, and it's now been scrapped.
Yeah.
And because of that, because McConaughey pulled out, Pizzolatto now wants to not only cancel the show, cancel his whole fucking deal with Touchstone TV.
Fuck
Wow.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm with that. I'm with that 100%. Because HBO Max is just over there.
Yeah, man.
And Pizzolatto's got to, like, he's established over at fucking HBO Max. And they will leave him the fuck alone.
Yeah.
Hey, Nick, what are you doing? Things. All right, that's cool.
True Detective, season 4 coming in 5 years.
Okay, Mr. Pizzolatto. Yeah, man. Like, this is sad, but I'm hoping that HBO Max is like, hey, Nick, come over, man. We got you. Don't worry about it.
I'd love a Rust and Cole show.
Oh, man.
Yeah. What do you call it?
Fuck, that'd be cool.
When you guys mention HBO Max like that, it just makes me think of that scene in It Chapter 1. How dude's getting beaten down and then he just looks over and you see it's like him getting beaten and it's like FX and then you see Pennywise waving with the hand and it's HBO Max.
I hate your fucking hair. What's his face? But yeah, they just go there. Nick, just go over there, man. Fuck them. Fuck FX. Sometimes they don't even fucking swear.
Yeah.
I know.
It's crazy that Atlanta gets away with as much as it does.
It does, eh?
Yeah.
How do you do that show where they swear and there's violence in there? Then you got a show about fucking bikies and you don't fucking swear.
And the worst thing that they say is shit.
Yeah. No, man.
And
Yeah,
they
it
say shit
doesn't
and
make
bitch
sense.
a lot in that show.
Yeah. Bitch. Even in fucking what's his face, they swear. Breaking Bad, they swear.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake, man.
But when it aired, they cut it out. Like
Yeah.
they off.
Yeah.
Which was weird.
Yeah.
Till you got it on the old DVDs and the Blu-ray.
Yeah.
It's good times. I remember, didn't we?
Fuck you.
Didn't we download, we downloaded the straight, back in the day, fucking, where it had it was cut and then it was uncut as well. And we're like, got that uncut shit, boy.
Yeah. So even now, right? So even now, you have to buy the special edition on Apple to get the swearing.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. So even when he's like in that first season when he's telling Gretchen off and he says the fuck you, like you don't hear it.
Oh.
Yeah. I love that.
Your husband, fuck you. He screamed obscenity at me and he grabbed himself. Oh, shit. So we have Boss Level. It's actually finally set a Hulu release date, which is the 5th of March.
Yeah, man. I'm excited for this.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, Saints in Newark has been delayed from that date to the 24th of September.
Yeah. I think this might have to do with the deal.
Yeah.
Now, Alan Taylor's directing that?
Really?
Yeah.
So
Of course they get him in there.
So he goes from Terminator Genesis.
Genesis, yeah.
Genesis.
Yeah.
To Many Saints in Newark.
That's
I would make that move, man.
Why wouldn't you? I made you all that money over there at fucking HBO anyway with all of my directing of Game of Thrones. So
Thrones.
fuck you. You give me that deal.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just excited to see Uncle Joey on the screen as well, man.
Big time.
And what's his face? The Punisher, what's his name?
Bernthal.
Bernthal.
Can you imagine Joe, fuck, I can't talk. Diaz just having conversations with everyone. Let me tell you something, the Alan Taylor. Just full names for everyone.
Would be. Let me tell you something, Terrence Winter. Like he calls him John Bernthal as well. In his interview that he does on the church,
Yeah.
he says his whole name
Yeah.
every single time. I
Not
love
Johnny, not John, or Mr. Bernthal. It's straight John Bernthal.
John Bernthal, yeah. Every time Tom Segura is on the show. Let me tell you something, Tom Segura.
Let me tell you something there, Joe Rogan.
Yeah, I love Uncle Joey, man. That
Yeah.
shit is the best.
I'm excited for Boss Level.
Same.
This sounds like edging tomorrow.
Because this is you think that's the theme for next or this year is that Groundhog Day theme? This is a second movie now.
It's been going though.
Yeah.
Like, Happy Death Day.
Yeah,
Happy
yeah.
Death Day to you. Palm Springs is out there.
This is the thing. It's all right, cool. This
Which
is
makes sense because
the
COVID,
flavor of the year. Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
COVID
does-
was kind of Groundhog Day.
It literally was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So something that we spoke of, God, since
2 months ago.
yeah, is actually sounds like it's already done in the can.
It's probably like
It's done.
he's playing coy.
All right. So Liam Neeson was someone was interviewing him. I can't remember who was interviewing him.
Someone was.
Yeah, and the interviewer asked him, are you open to, anything coming back to Star Wars? And he was like, he said something. What did he say? Something about, are they in a drought or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. But then the interviewer prodded a bit more and said, well, would you be open to like a cameo or something, like maybe an Obi-Wan or something like that? And a dry little smile came over his face. And he said, yeah, I would be open.
You know what's funny?
This fucker did that shit.
Oh man, Neeson is in Obi-Wan
He's
for
done.
sure.
That's
Pause.
done.
But he goes, the fans seem to really want you back. Neeson
Yeah.
just says to him straight face, like dead. I haven't heard that. It's like so intense. That interview would just be like,
Totally.
yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of here. This guy's not giving me anything.
But yeah, this is done, man. This is in the can. He could shoot it from home if he needed to. Like,
Yeah. Because
Fuck it.
it'll be a Force Ghost scene
Hmm.
for sure. So there'd be effects work included.
Yeah.
Just see Neeson hanging up that fucking green sheet.
What do you call it? Can you imagine if there's flashbacks to more missions with Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan? When Obi-Wan
be
was
cool.
still a
That would
Padawan?
be fucking cool, man. Even though they'd have to use some de-aging effects on Ewan McGregor. Ewan McGregor be looking old now.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
Qui-Gon, you just beard him up, he looks the same.
Well, it's weird because he looks like he should have in episode 3.
You reckon he should have been older in episode 3?
Mm.
Luke's it's 18 years away from him just essentially discovering Luke, right? Or looking after Luke. Man's is like 68 or something, B.
The desert is harsh.
Not that harsh.
As you find out, Obi-Wan was like 38 in fucking episode 4.
Like
He's the same age as Alec Guinness now.
Yeah.
Ewan McGregor.
It's weird. Eh?
Shit.
That is weird.
Yeah.
They just aged different back in the day.
Badly.
Yeah.
Damn times is fucking hard.
That was sour milk, man.
Always go back to the Sweeney Todd well.
That well is deep.
Before we move on, I was going to say, because we mentioned McGregor, has been having this turmoil inside themselves. I think Dr. Sleep might be my favorite movie ever.
Ever.
Ever. Which is weird, eh?
That is weird.
Because I always feel like watching it. I finished watching that movie. I feel like watching it again. I enjoy the fuck out of that movie.
Best movie ever.
Get the fuck out.
Does Oz have one quotable line from that movie?
No.
This is the thing. Oz comes away with a feeling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's it's such a solid movie
Yeah.
that I'd watch it again.
Mm.
I'd never take it off. I'd buy it. That's how solid Dr. Sleep is.
Yeah, this is where I'm sitting where I'm like, fuck, is it? And I think it is. And then I'm like, is it?
See, for me, I would just say a movie like Bloodsport is my favorite movie. 'Cause that shit just feels like a warm blanket.
If it's
Yeah.
off feeling, yeah.
Like that shit? Even the music gets you hyped in Bloodsport, man.
Fucking oath.
You be in your seat. Kumite, kumite.
Big Steal the Nights come on.
Yeah. Kicking boards broken in your house.
Fuck. Jaws is still my favorite movie ever.
Yeah.
Ever. It's quotable for days.
It is quotable. I was done like I don't think I have a favorite movie, but like Bloodsport is close to the closest one to my heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duke's in my heart. Apple Studios, again, another Apple Studios movie. So I reckon they might be making moves with that Tomorrow War.
Yeah.
So they actually want to finance and produce Ridley Scott and Joaquin Phoenix's Kitbag movie, which is based on Napoleon and his conquests.
Yeah.
And his wife plays a prominent character in this. So I'm excited. I really, really want to see this.
This is Joaquin's first time back, eh?
Since Joker.
In front of the camera since Joker. This could be really good or could be really shit.
I think depending on his accent as well, because he'll be
It's
acting.
going to have to be straight French, right?
Going to be acting with an accent.
Knowing what's his face, he might even make him speak French the whole movie.
Knowing Ridley.
That'd be wild if Ridley actually made like a full foreign film. It'd be cool. Like I like when directors do that, like with Apocalypto and Passion of the Christ, and it just feels authentic.
Brings a more sense of realism. I watched the Saint this week. Yeah, this guy's in front, starting scene. The guy's in front of a crowd of Russians, a whole crowd of Russians, and he's speaking English. And for me, I was like, why the fuck are you in Russia speaking English in front of a whole group of Russians?
Yeah.
That's fucking wild, man.
In Europe, spending euros.
I know. This is dumb shit. Like for me, I was like, this isn't real. Yeah. So we got what's his name?
I want to say Kantemir.
Yeah. Kantemir Bologov. So he's been tapped to direct the Last of Us pilot. So we thought that because Renk, what's his name?
Guy that did Chernobyl.
Yeah, Jeremy Renk, I think his name is. Yeah. Like we thought that because of the Chernobyl showrunners, you know, we thought that he would be directing most of these episodes, but obviously not. Just like this guy's been tapped to direct the pilot, so this is the important one.
Yeah.
So
This is
guy
whether
must
or
be
not it
good.
goes to series.
Yeah.
What do you call
Which
it?
it will go to series.
What
Come
did
on.
he just direct? Because this guy is coming off like a movie that was like dropped at Cannes.
Yeah. Well, maybe considering Shabba Rank's fucking
Beanpole?
Yes.
Beanpole. Yeah.
I wanted to say tentpole, and I was like, no, that's a description of a film. But yeah, maybe Rank is just coming through and giving other people opportunities off, like, you know, because he did majority of the episodes for Chernobyl, all of them.
Shot all of them. I think.
Yeah.
Did he? He actually shot them.
Yeah.
Not just showrunner.
No, the showrunner is different too. The Jeremy Renk is the director of the show. Showrunner is different.
Yeah. It's like Favreau with Mando.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it, man.
Craig Mazin is the showrunner.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I hope that this guy can like capture like that feel of The Last of Us.
It's yeah. That's what I need. It's so weird, man. I watched The Last Witch Hunter, right? And there is a scene in there that is torn completely out of The Last of Us. So like New York City, all grown over green, car in the background, weeds growing over it. Like it looked just like that.
Yeah.
Just a bit too light. I would have like, you know,
Darker.
a little bit overcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't need to be in The Last of Us because there are moments. There's quite a few moments of levity. There has to be moments of levity in there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
excited for it.
I don't know.
oh man,
You just need to have that emotional connection of like destitution and fucking struggle and doing whatever it takes to get what you need to survive.
Yeah. So I hope he captures like the landscapes and the aesthetic of it, but I also hope he captures the viciousness of
Yeah.
how they kind of have to operate in that time.
Yeah.
Because the fights need to be different. Like it can't be slick.
Yeah.
No.
Very rough fights. You know what I mean?
It's rough. It's use anything that's there. It's me struggling to survive. It's not like, I'm a trained person. No, this is me. I'm gonna do anything.
Yeah.
And they can't be superhuman.
No.
Get tired. They fuck up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They need to heal themselves.
And like the after effects of that over years or even days, months, just fucking like Ellie when she kills Dave in the first one and when she kills Dave and she stabs him like that.
12 or something, no?
And just like the fucking how that impacted her.
Mm-hmm.
Shit like that needs to happen. It's like Casino Royale with Vespa. It's blood on my hands, but I can't get it off.
I hope they continue on and they kind of flesh out the time in between Last of Us 1, Last of Us 2. Even though Last of Us 2 does do that.
Not with Joel.
Yeah. That's what I want. More time with Joel.
We get to see the falling out with him and his brother. We get to see all that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Because he lives on a cabin on his own, just still inside the complex, but not with everyone, eh?
No.
Into.
He's like at the end of the street.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah. And the last bit of streaming news for the week. So Ethan Hawke is joining the Moon Knight series as the main antagonist.
And this is why I said Calamari could be, the bad guy.
Yeah.
Because if they're just announcing him as the main antagonist,
So this is different because Ethan Hawke also came out and talked shit about superhero movies. This was during the Martin Scorsese thing. Debacle. He was like, yeah, I agree with Martin Scorsese. Like that's the only tentpole movies that are coming out. But there must be something special within this series that's drawing him to it.
Yeah.
Because he likes to do different things.
That's like Hawke likes the different.
Yeah.
Like he won't always do that. He won't do the same thing again. Like we haven't seen Hawke do another Training Day.
No.
Like it's always been different.
Yeah, and he's put in like really different performances over the years as well.
Yeah.
Like goes from Gattaca, Training Day,
Predestination,
Fucking fire.
Old Man Bird, or whatever that's
Good
called.
Lord Bird.
Good Lord Bird.
Yep.
But I like Ethan Hawke's Assault on Precinct 13 as well.
Yeah.
Like he's expanding his horizons like constantly.
Yeah.
You never catch him in the same thing.
I like that.
But looking at Moon Knight, I've never seen Ethan Hawke where, I don't know, besides Assault on Precinct 13, where it's like maybe the direction they're taking is R-rated, tactical, military fucking based or something. You never know with this shit. And with a sprinkle of fantastical in there.
Has Ethan Hawke ever played a villain? Seen him as a villain?
No, he's always a good guy.
In Gattaca, does he ride the line between a villain?
No, he's established as the good guy already.
I know he's established as the good guy.
No. Like he is the good guy. Whereas Jude Law, who he takes his identity, right?
Yeah.
Is the dick. Yeah. So he's the, the trust fund baby that got everything and the spoiled child and everything. Whereas Ethan Hawke had to literally work for everything he wanted. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't come easy to him.
Villain was society in that one.
Yeah.
But Ethan Hawke, you could say he was sort of like actually no, he's never played a villain. He's like a puppeteer in Predestination because he sets everything up for everything to happen as it does.
Mm-hmm.
But you never see him do anything like relatively evil in films.
Yeah.
I'm really liking evil right now. Evil is the shit.
They said that Predestination, like the guy that wrote the short story, he wanted to post it in Playboy, and Playboy was like, "Nah, we're not doing that. We don't want that."
Shit.
Yeah. He had to go out and actually get it published by himself. Yeah.
Fucking wild, man.
Yeah.
Must be so different. Like that story must be so different that Playboy.
That's too much. Too much.
That's too much story for that picture next to the pussy.
The show is behind the curtains.
And that's it for streaming news this week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get
Moving
into that
on.
film news.
So staying with Marvel.
Mhm.
So Feige came out and he was talking about the pandemic impact and what it's done to Marvel and how they've got so much shit
Yeah.
in the can already
Yeah.
with the going from their shows to their movies. But he also confirmed Deadpool 3.
Yeah.
And it's confirmed that it's going to be R-rated.
Yep.
And that he'll get to play with the rest of the MCU.
That's what I'm liking. This is different.
It's, yeah.
Because how is he going to fit in R-rated movie under the Marvel banner, under the Disney banner,
Under the Disney banner is what you need to worry about.
like without having it being distributed through Fox?
He does it through Hulu
As a streaming movie?
Mm.
I don't reckon
as an
I'll go for that.
original streaming movie. Disney gets the money either way.
Mm.
Yeah, big time.
Mhm.
But they have to pay a lot more people on the way through.
Yeah.
I was trying to think now. If he gets to play with the MCU, which means that they would cameo in his film, but do you reckon they'll be as R-rated as he is?
Well, the X-Men weren't as R-rated as
No.
as he was, right? He was the outlier.
Mm.
I reckon the characters established in Deadpool will stay R-rated.
Yeah.
The other characters coming in may not. But it would be mad if they did like one-off sort of shows or like, you know, a little special
Mm.
where the characters could, like
Mm.
if they introduce X-Men, to have Wolverine actually show up.
And it's-
Jackman's coming
Jackman's
back.
coming back, man. We know
Jackman's
this.
most definitely coming back.
Jackman been staying in shape, man.
Has
For
he?
real. Yeah. He did it. Is it RM Williams?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
actually, you're right. Where he's
Yeah.
like nothing else but RM Williams.
But yeah, I see him coming back. That makes sense to me. And Feige would be someone that could get him back.
Because now he's holding out because he can play with the different MCU characters as well.
Yeah.
we
and
could do Hulk vs. Wolverine.
Do
Yeah.
Hulk vs. Wolverine, man. You could do that.
Fuck, that'd be cool. But Feige was also saying this pandemic has slowed down production by weeks. Like
Yeah.
it hasn't been as big an impact besides the release date shuffles.
Mm.
Because they're still like shooting and developing and getting shit done. That's why he's the greatest producer on earth.
And because he recognized, hey, Australia and New Zealand, they actually took care of themselves. Fucking shoot there. Anyone that's shooting in the UK or in America is fucking stupid. I would not do that.
It's a bit tough.
That's a big risk, man.
but
Big risk for your people.
they've also got the big sound stages and studios there as well.
Yeah, but still.
Like you can't get around like in Australia shooting like on a soundstage as big as you can in London at Pinewood.
Yeah, that is true.
And that's
But
like
still, man,
that's what you need for the Batman.
that's a risk, though.
It is a risk, and it has been stop and start.
Yeah, it's not a risk in terms of money for me. It's a risk in terms of your people.
Yeah.
Why would you do that to your people? Like you're bringing these people over from the US over here. Like, yeah, it's a risk, man.
Tom Cruise went into the most highly infectious place on earth
Mm.
to go shoot.
Yeah.
That's wild.
We seen what happened there.
Oh, you motherfuckers.
Staying with Disney, Ben Affleck is going to helm the Lost Cities
Mm.
at Disney.
Mm.
So this is about a girl with powers.
Yeah.
And then she's trying to figure out why she's the most important person in her world.
Yeah. which is cool.
It's based on a series of novels as well.
Yeah,
I feel that.
it's really cool. I hope that Affleck just
Affleck hasn't really played in the fantasy bag,
no,
so this will be cool.
yeah,
Maybe.
be very cool.
This will be different.
I think this is the tryout
Yeah.
for something else.
Winter Soldier movie.
I don't know if Affleck could do the Winter Soldier or something like that. I think
Affleck is fucking Chris Evans up. Big
even
time.
even skinny as fuck as Affleck is now, he's fucking what's his face up. And they would have that Boston like rivalry. It's Boston versus everybody.
Who the fuck are you? It's a match. No, but I was saying directing Winter Soldier movie.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool. Especially if you can sort of like bring like his the town sort of vibe, that grittiness.
Feel.
Yeah.
You know you want to do that.
Fuck, it would be cool. And so we also have Darren Aronofsky and Brendan Fraser pairing up to film The Whale.
Yeah. Well.
I was fucking killing myself laughing because they took the worst picture of Brendan Fraser to put on this. What do you call it? Like, Brendan Fraser looks so much better now.
In Doom Patrol.
Doom Patrol and that other show he's doing for AMC.
The Falcon?
Yes.
The reason why they chose that picture is it's got to play someone that's 400 pounds,
600 pounds.
600 pounds.
Wow.
Fraser kind of looks like Bilbo Baggins in that. But the story's about a 600 man who loses his wife.
His wife, yeah.
Mm.
She dies, and then he gets involved with his gay lover.
Mhm.
And then he
No. The story.
the son.
So he has a family, and he turns out to be gay, and then he something happens. I think his wife does die, but he had walked away from the family, and now he's got to come back
and sort of repair the relationship with his son.
Fuck.
It sounds weighty, and it sounds like
no pun.
no, it wasn't a pun.
Yeah.
No pun intended. But it sounds like a role that like Fraser could bring home the Oscar in.
Yeah.
Like, this would possibly step into a lot of shit that Fraser went through in his career.
Yeah. But this is the he was set up to be that guy.
Yeah.
Like, initially, Fraser was set up to be that guy. Like,
Yeah.
he did Encino Man, but then he comes back with like a Gods and Monsters or something like that,
Mm.
Yeah.
right? And then he is like
School ties.
School Ties and all that sort of stuff. So he's weaving that sort of narrative for what he wants to do in Hollywood, and then takes a hard fucking left. And then now I want to do these big giant fucking blockbusters that make a lot of money, and I get to have fun in the sand and
I bet you.
kiss Rachel Weisz, which I would do as well.
Yeah.
But
And Maria Bello.
and Maria Bello.
True.
But he probably got to a point where he had kids and a family.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I need to make some money.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then dude
Time.
gets Me Too'd and his whole career gets fucked up.
He didn't
Yeah.
get me too.
He didn't get Me
He
Too.
mentions that shit.
Yeah, he said someone did that to him.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I mean.
Ah.
Yeah.
He didn't get me too'd. He me too'd somebody.
Essentially.
Yeah, that shit was fucked up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm hoping that, this does bring him back now, because he's a good actor.
He
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
The challenge will be him acting through makeup.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because he's going to have to wear a bodysuit.
Yeah.
What's his face did it really, really well. The final hours, what's it called?
Finest hour.
Finest hour.
Gary Oldman?
Yeah.
Oldman. Yeah.
Yeah, but then he had that guy, that Japanese guy that does makeup.
Of course. And that's the guy, Aaron Aronofsky. That's the guy we need.
I don't know. He's
Even what's his face was like, even Bale was like, that was amazing. Like that made me not want to have to put on weight anymore for movies. Like, how good that was. Because everything was there. All the expressions were there.
Same guy did the Grinch.
That's why the Grinch is so damn good.
Yeah. And scary.
Yeah.
Nicole Kidman and Javier Bardem are going to be playing Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz from I Love Lucy.
Desi, man.
So this will chronicle, the movie's called Being the Ricardos.
Yep.
So this will chronicle a week during production, and it's a real tumultuous, shitty week as well.
Yeah.
That really fucked with them all.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Yeah.
Should be good, man.
Yeah. Anything with Javier Bardem.
Yeah, it's Javier, man.
Yeah.
So just fucking sign off straight away.
At the moment, he's shooting The Little Mermaid as King Triton.
That's fire.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I'm liking that shit.
That
mad.
is fire.
Imagine Bardem got jacked for it as well.
That'd be mad.
Yeah. I think you'd have to. Like you're going to play King Triton. Like you have to be like just big. He just got into the rugby shape again. That's all he did.
No, that's true. Yeah.
Gonna have long hair too.
You know, for the longest time,
He's got long hair in Pirates.
oh yeah.
They kind of look weak in Pirates.
That's because that hair flows like you're weak.
Medusa head ass. What do you call it? But it's funny. Like if they were going to do the whole King Triton thing, I always pictured Terry Crews as Triton there because he was built for it.
Yeah, and he was the Old Spice guy as well.
Yeah, but then it probably would have been too on the nose. So I'm glad they got Bardem.
Well, the chick Halle Bailey.
Yeah,
Very.
She's like, you know, she's not white. They're not going with full ginger Ariel.
sexy
It's
as
good.
hell too.
Yeah.
Is she?
Mm-mm-mm.
Isn't she like 15 or something?
No,
You sure?
yeah. They don't cast. They wouldn't cast her. You can Google it. I know she's not.
It's got real awkward.
I know. How
could you made it awkward?
Someone put the aircon on. Shit.
Yeah, are we ever going to see Ariel's mom then?
We need to see the mother. I don't know why we don't. And there's got to be more daughters as well.
Yeah, she's got. I think she's the fifth sister. She's the youngest. Ariel's the youngest.
21.
Yeah.
Legal.
Yeah, Ariel's the fifth sister, I think. Because in the movie, they sing the song. And the fifth and the most beautiful or something is Ariel, I think. Or the
I
fourth.
haven't watched The Little Mermaid in years.
We got nieces, B, so yeah. They come over my house all the time.
Yeah. I got to see Queen Latifah as Ursula on the reg, dog.
It's McCarthy.
Melissa.
Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah. Oh, when Hannah watches that live before the stage play.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's Queen for Latifah.
Is it?
Yeah. It's pretty fire.
Yeah.
What's his face? But yeah, man. I don't mind that. We need to see the mom, though.
Yeah.
Like, they never said anything.
How did Triton get his penis out?
It's like the what's his face?
Or do you reckon they just like fish it? Like the mother lays the eggs and then he just
busts
inseminates
over.
it?
Bust down.
I reckon it's like the shape of water.
And she's like mad tenets. Pussy with teeth.
Fucking De Niro.
Judas and the Black Messiah is going to premiere at Sundance.
Fuck
Sick.
yeah, man.
So I don't know. I think they're having like a full digital Sundance.
Mm-hmm.
I think that they have to. They have France is all fucked up anyway. So
Yeah.
So this will allow it to be an Oscar contender. So it is one of the movies that will premiere on HBO Max at the same time as it goes theatrical, which will like allow it. But they want to be in the Oscar race this year. So I'm pretty sure they're going for Kaluuya. They're going for Lakeith Stanfield as like, you know, main like best actor and best supporting actor.
I'm not mad at that, man.
Did you say this is going to be digital?
Yeah.
As in they'll be streaming these films?
HBO Max.
HBO Max, man.
HBO Max is dropping this day and date.
February?
Yeah.
February? Yeah. February 23rd or something like that. This shit comes out, but I'm going to watch the fuck out of this
That's
movie.
why I didn't watch the trailer.
Oh, man, this looks good.
So I was going to say, if this wasn't coming to streaming sites, it's going to be like just ripped like crazy because people like hack into that stream signal and just thank you,
man. Like Kaluuya looks damn good in this.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for this. Like,
Yeah.
I've been excited for this.
Yeah.
And that's why I didn't watch that new trailer that came out.
But the other movie as well that Regina King did,
One Night in Miami.
isn't that out as well?
No, I don't think that's dropping on Warner.
Oh, all right.
I don't think so.
When the fuck is Last Night in Soho coming out?
June.
Later this year, yeah.
Comes out in June.
Just weird to drop a horror movie in the summer.
Yeah.
It is Edgar Wright.
Edgar Wright would do that.
Yeah. He never does anything Edgar wrong.
Yeah. So we got Armie Hammer. Poor old Armie Hammer.
Mm.
So Armie Hammer has exited Shotgun Wedding and with J-Lo, which is fire. Gaslit, but he's staying on the offer.
Yeah. So the offer's the Godfather
The
movie.
Godfather movie, yeah.
Yeah, where they chronicle the making of the Godfather.
Is there two of those coming out this year?
Is it? Yeah, because
There
there's the
is.
show as well.
There is, yeah.
That's where it was getting confusing. They did the exact same thing with All the Money in the World and like the
Yeah.
other one that what's his face did? Boyle. Danny Boyle did
Yeah.
for TV.
Yeah.
So Shotgun Wedding was going to be like these two, this couple go away to get married.
Yeah.
And then they're getting cold feet, but then they get like in this diehard situation, all their
Yeah.
family's there and they've got to go rescue them.
Shit.
It sounded
Yeah.
fire.
It sounded mad. And J-Lo and Armie Hammer, it's like, be mad to see them play
Yeah.
off each other as well. Gaslit was about Nixon,
Mm-hmm.
and he was going to be playing one of Nixon's advisors.
Frost?
No. Frost was the guy that interviewed Nixon.
Right.
Something Dean, I think. Something like that.
Deacon.
So Armie Hammer's statement was like, of course I can't leave now with all these bullshit statements that
Yeah.
I won't even respond to.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, I'm not going to leave my my kids for 4 months.
Not going to go to Puerto Rico and shoot a movie for 4 months.
So, you know, Armie Hammer's parents are like billionaire oil tycoons.
No.
Yeah. His dad's name is Armand,
Yeah.
named after Armand Hammer, the baking soda.
Yeah. Armie Hammer, bacon, soda, raise their whole quota.
And that's where he gets his name from. Army.
They were laughing about that on Flagrant 2 because like Alex was like, I thought his name was Armie Hammer. Like I thought it was the brand. Armie Hammer. I didn't know that shit.
Fuck.
So they've been rich. Man, do you guys believe that he's
He's a cannibal? No. It's too left field.
yeah. But he was just talking raw. This is what I don't understand. Like those conversations, those real filthy conversations where
Yeah.
he's like real like he's like an animal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a character. He's trying to get some action. If that was him. Because they're saying it might be faked.
Yeah. Yeah. They're saying that it could be faked and that like, you know, it's just been photoshopped.
So it's either a breach of his privacy, or if it's true, it's like some wild shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
As if no one's ever like in character talked like that to a chick.
I don't know. I read some of the stuff. It's kind of bad.
He was like, I want to hold your heart in my hand and I want to control when it beats.
Yeah. It's just kind of weird.
He's just like, he's in that animalistic bag. He's like, you know.
No, that's why it seems so out of character for me. Like it just seems a little bit too far for it to be real.
He's also into BDSM. So he wants to go a little weird.
Yeah.
If it is him.
If it is him.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Allegedly.
Adam Driver and Greta Gerwig and Noah Baumbach.
And Noah Baumbach, man.
Who's coming off Marriage Story, which is fucking excellent.
I still haven't watched Marriage Story.
Marriage Story is real good. Really good, man.
Yeah.
And Adam Driver kills it.
Yeah.
Man,
So does ScarJo as well.
Deserved that Oscar.
He really did. So did ScarJo. She was
Who
good too.
won last year? Some asshole.
Big fucking Rambos.
No, this is Blades.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Disgusting. I should have went with Rambo.
It's a movie called White Noise. So Adam Driver plays a professor, and he talks about the Holocaust.
Mhm.
And then all of a sudden, this black cloud forms over his house, and this noxious fumes.
Yeah.
And then they're sort of working through some issues as well in the family.
Could be good.
I think it could be him, but it's based on a book as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Could be cool. Nice dramatic film there.
Yeah.
Stretch Driver's legs.
Mm.
Chris Evans. Chris Evans coming back to Captain America.
They have just reskinned the Mads Mikkelsen. You know he's fucking coming back. So there's reports that Chris Evans set to return to the Captain America role, but Evans says it's news to him.
Yeah.
This is the fucking, I'm open to the possibility. You know that's jargon for, they've given me $350 million. I've shot my lines.
I think it's gonna be like Spider-Man.
In like a mentor role. Mentor to who though?
No, to Sam.
Ironheart?
Could be.
If it's Ironheart and he's trying to like sort of steer her the right way,
Yeah.
but notices that streak of toniness in her,
Yeah.
that'd be kind of cool.
That'd be nice.
You know
Yeah.
Tony's set shit up for Tony to mentor her when he's dead anyway.
That is true. He would have.
I'd also like to see him in Wakanda.
Fuck, that'd be cool.
You know what I mean? Like
If he retired, because what his wife is dead, right?
Mm.
So if he just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna retire in Wakanda," because that's where he sent Bucky.
can you imagine if you like because that'd be old Captain America,
It'd
right?
be old Cap.
You want young Captain America. Can you imagine for an adventure, like they needed him, so they send the signal to pull him back through time, and he accepts it, or they send someone back in time to go get him?
Would he though?
Well, that'd be like that's the drama, though.
Yeah.
That's where they'd sort of create that whole like, I want to stay with Peggy, but want to come back.
Yeah.
I was thinking they were going to do a TV show, of the years in between.
Years in between.
For when he goes back in time and he spends his time with Peggy, but there's probably some bullshit that goes on too. And he's still at his suit.
Unless they reprise that Peggy Carter show.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then he just fucking comes through as the muscle.
It should be Captain Britain, not him. Yeah.
True.
But that'd be cool if they face off, though.
Him, yeah.
Him versus Captain Britain.
Yeah.
Because now they're in the same timeline.
Now they're in the same timeline, yeah.
Because fuck, he would be in prime position to change everything so nothing happens, but then realizing that he has to keep the timeline the same so that everything happens as it does.
But we're forgetting that there's 3 Captain Americas running around.
Yeah.
Right?
In that timeline?
In all timelines, there's
Yeah.
3 Captain Americas running around. So there's the timeline that they go and change. There's a timeline that the original timeline, the timeline that they go and change, and then the one that actually left from the future that lived that other life.
Mm.
There's 3, so they could take one of those if they wanted to and bring him back. That the one that went into the future or into the past, sorry, They can just say, look, Steve, we need you to come back. You can still do your changes, but we need you to come back.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
It'd also be cool if they did a movie about him putting the stones back
Yeah.
and sort of fill in that gap.
Yeah.
Because I want to know, how did he get to Vormir?
How did he get back? How did he give the stone back?
Yeah.
Because why would he actually give the stone to
Let's go.
Red Skull? Because the Red Skull with just a little bit more power would be enough for Red Skull to come back.
Does Black Widow come back then? If he gives the soul stone back, does he get a soul back?
It should, if that's how it works.
Can you imagine if Bucky dies at the end of Falcon and the Winter Soldier and he has to choose between both of them?
Don't be saying that.
Choose between
Black Widow and Bucky.
I'd take Bucky all day, son.
You would, but I'm saying
That's
how?
my boy. We've been on this earth together for 100 years. You were blinking this fucking earth. I'm sorry, Natasha.
That's cold.
Stay your ass over there.
Yeah, that's tough, man. That's exciting, though. If Evans comes back, there's so much possibility in what he could do, where the stories could go.
If he chooses Bucky, that's the discord between him and fucking Hawkeye. And then you've got your Tony Cap beef again, but it's Tony and fucking Hawkeye that fight.
Hawkeye's getting the fucking Cap hit him with the backhand. The open hand slap.
Yo.
Finished.
Hands. You're getting hands for Christmas.
Michael Jackson. Feet. Fuck. If you open hand slap someone, you fucking... That's the most demeaning shit you can do to someone physically.
Because it's not so much that it hurts, it's the shock.
Because the open hand slap, it's not like a punch. You don't, like, Ozark throwing him open hand slaps from back here.
No.
It's close. It's intimate.
Yeah.
And you look at it in that Ozark's
You can see it register.
Yeah.
Fucking
O's tear up straight away when I get hit with the open hand slap.
in Power Rangers, you see him do it. That bully's bullying the Blue Ranger,
Yeah.
and then he does it. Did you just slap me? Yeah, I did.
Cardi B. Cardi B will be in her Big Mama's house bag. So she'll be playing a criminal. Stripper? No. Criminal.
Is she a criminal?
Con woman?
Or someone that saw a killing and she has to hide out. This is just sister act for me.
Well, anyway, she did something. Something happened. She's on the run, on the lam. And she goes to her grandmother's nursing home to hide out in character.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's going to be in the makeup. She's gonna probably wear a suit or some shit like that.
Big old daps on it.
Yeah. Big old twerks. There's going to be jokes about twerking. There's going to be jokes about blowjobs. WAP's going to play.
Yeah, there's going to be dap.
It's dap.
Dry ass pussy.
That's a joke. Those writers are like, they're going to put that in there for sure.
That's nice.
Dap, all right. She's going to perform it as well.
Badly. I don't know. This could be good. If it's R-rated.
If it's R-rated, yes.
This is what I want.
Because you don't want PG-13.
Nah, I don't want that shit. We get a censored Cardi? I don't want a censored Cardi ever.
Nah.
Not fucking ever.
I don't know. It's going to be a comedy as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if I respond to Cardi B's comedy.
No, but someone else will be writing this shit. So, just make it funny, man.
Yeah.
Make it R-rated. Make it funny.
Do you reckon Offset will have some form of role in this film as well?
Offset going to be EP in the movie.
Isn't he a
rating?
big old actor now? Doesn't he want to do acting now?
Really?
Yeah.
After what?
I think
After
he
his
was
stint
in
in Atlanta?
Where he says nothing and just drags a dude out of fucking boot.
No, I think he's in Law and Order or something.
For real?
He's in an episode of Law and Order or something. Yeah,
Shit.
he wants to start getting into his acting bag.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. to diversify his bonds.
All right.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Konnichiwa, bitch.
What's next there, fellas?
So news has been received that Morbius is being pushed back to October.
Mm-hmm.
I am disappointed about that, but the one thing that I am disappointed about, and it pisses me off to the fucking core, No Time to Die is being fucking pushed back again to April 2nd. No, sorry, from April 2nd to an undisclosed date.
Yeah.
It's not coming out this year.
Nah.
Nah, I don't think so either.
Straight up. They just need to say. Just say it. Just say it. I'll say it with you. Like a Delroy Lindo, I love you. Yeah, it's not coming out this year.
Nah.
They might as well just shut it the fuck down now. Just say, look, it's not coming out this year.
Straight up.
Sony has no, or MGM in general, have no streaming service where they can launch this by itself.
They want to sell it for $500 million. But you know why? Because MGM's out to tender. MGM want to be bought by someone else. This is their last hurrah.
Netflix needs to buy them for $500 million. And we get all of their fucking, or someone else.
MGM want $500 million just for this movie. Remember, that's what they were offering last year. They're like, Netflix was like $200 million. They were like $500 million. Netflix was like, I'm out of here.
Netflix said,
200 fuck you.
Fuck you.
Does those big Jimmy Smiths. Well, I fucking.
Yeah, man. Like MGM need to fucking relax. This movie's not going to make $500 million.
No.
Not in these times.
Not in these
No.
times.
But if they wait until there's herd immunity, they could.
If they wait until they have 2 Bond movies in the tuck, maybe.
You reckon?
Fuck, man.
2 Bond movies. That'd actually be a good idea to start, like, getting wheels moving on this one.
Well, they might as well. Cast Richard Madden. Say that either Danny Boyle or fucking what's-his-face is going to direct this movie. Ridley.
Mm.
And get it the fuck done.
Ridley doing a Bond movie.
Ridley's, he's English, so he could do it.
True.
Does he want to do it? I don't want to see a passionless Bond movie.
I reckon he could do it. Ridley could do it.
Mm.
We've already seen a passionless Bond movie. That was fucking Spectre, dog.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That was Sam Mendes, too.
Yeah. You get Boyle, get Nolan to reboot it, actually, and then we're in business.
That could be next level. If Nolan comes back for the reboot?
The reboot, though.
Yeah, got to be the reboot.
Casino Royale again.
It'd literally just be that means that he would get to cast Tom Hardy, that's who he wants. He said, I will do the movie if I can recast it with Tom Hardy and we start from year 0.
I'd like to see a Nolan spectacle Bond because his action sequences would be different.
I want them to now stop making Bond in this time. I don't want a 2021 Bond.
You
I
reckon
want them
Nolan
to go
does like
60s.
a full period Bond?
Go 60s.
Mm.
60s fucking Bond. Fuck you. We're not dealing with any of this bullshit now. We're going 60s Bond.
That'd be cool.
That'd be fire, man.
That would be.
And then
sick.
this set of Bond films are just set in that universe. We got Dr. No, we got all that other stuff. Could do it.
Do you reckon you could fuck around and have like a Bond cinematic universe where you have different period pieces? Like you have a 60s Bond and then you'll have like an 80s Bond and a current Bond and then you have 3 separate actors for 3 separate Bonds and you just making 3 Bond films and like ass to ass just fucking Bonds on deck.
They wouldn't do that ever.
Nah.
6 Bonds in the chamber.
It'd just be cool. Like just, okay, these next 3 films is just going to be in the 60s.
Mm.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that.
And
Fashion's different. Everything's different. Cars were different.
Nolan would just do the one and done though.
Yeah, he would.
you could bring back the Bond in shorts for the 60s Bond because that was fly.
It wasn't just shorts. That was a shorts onesie.
True.
He was wearing a romper, mate.
How do you feel about Morbius though?
I can wait.
I do want to see it, but it's not on my watch list.
Same.
Yeah, I can wait, man. Like they didn't show us too much. That trailer that we got, looks cool.
Yeah.
It'd be cool. If they ended the trailer with Blade showing up, then I'd be excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'd be over the fucking moon.
Yeah.
Get up there, guaranteed in the
Yeah,
scene.
then I'm there. I'm buying it on Blu-ray. I'm getting all that shit. Like, I'm
buying the T-shirt.
I'm buying the T-shirt.
What do you call it?
Blade and Morbius is like back to back, like fucking Lethal Weapon.
Arms
I'm in
crossed.
this.
Joe Pesci coming out from
Spider-Man. Like, yeah, I'm doing that.
That's actually a pretty cool concept.
It is.
Yeah.
We're gonna make that and put it on a shirt, guys.
Can you imagine if the reason they're delaying is so they can get Mahershala in to do some reshoots for Morbius to have him there?
No way Marvel owned that character. Especially if they didn't Godfather the movie in
Nah.
and sort of have that creative control.
True.
Yeah.
That'd be mad though. If Mahershala just came in at the end, just stabbed him in the back. And then
It's just like that fucking centaur in Role Models. Just no fucking passion.
Yeah, man. That's what I would want.
Yeah. That's it for film news this week. Moving into movie trailers, we had actually quite a bit of movie
It's
trailers.
ramping up
Yeah.
now for God knows what.
If all of them are good, is a different story.
So the first one on the list, Cherry. This looks good. Actually, this looked bigger in scale than I thought it was. I thought it was going to be like a more intimate sort of bank
Same.
robbing sort of story, but nah,
Yeah.
they
No.
expand this shit. It's in
We
wartime.
got a war, man.
Yeah, this looks intense. Tom Holland looks good.
This, like, watching that trailer, this looks like fucking, he's got PTSD on both sides of like going to the army.
Yeah.
Book though before, yeah.
Was it
This was, yeah.
true story or not?
No, this is a book. Yeah.
Russo's directing.
Mhm.
Tom Holland starring.
And acting.
Yeah.
And really acting.
I heard, like, I seen some comments, people saying that he looks too young. Thoughts?
How old is the character supposed to be?
It's like 23 when he goes into
That's
war.
what age Tom Holland is.
It's about right.
Yeah.
And like,
I didn't get it either.
Yeah.
like everyone expects you to look like fucking Gyllenhaal and Jarhead, but Gyllenhaal was still pretty young in there too.
Jake Gyllenhaal was 23 when he made Jarhead. No, he wasn't.
No, he was like 30.
30 something because he's 23 in Donnie Darko, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like, is he? I don't think he is. I think he's supposed to be 18 when he goes to war.
When he goes to war, sorry, when he comes out and he's robbing banks, then he's 23.
He's 23, yeah. And he does look a bit older in those scenes than he does in the
Yeah.
ones that he's going to war.
And he looks weathered and fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm liking the look of this. Some of the shots in here look really cool as well.
Yeah.
I'm most excited. It's the Russo brothers' first R-rated movie.
Mm.
I want to see what they do with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
Because
the,
they've been producing a lot of R-rated fanfare.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and writing a lot of R-rated fanfare. Yeah.
yeah. Fucking exciting. Nah, I just love the dollar bill.
Yeah, that was really cool. I like that.
Yeah.
And that everyone's seen his face.
Yeah.
So
I'm liking
good.
it. I'll watch this. This is coming out March 12th.
At the
On-
movies?
Nah, Apple.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's
thank
dropped on
God.
Apple. It's coming out February 26th on like theatrical.
Okay.
Yeah, because like I think they want this in the awards consideration as well.
Righto. What is the cutoff, though? Now.
Well, remember they delayed it because of COVID.
Mm.
Right.
So now
yeah.
now you can have movies right up until April, I think.
Yeah.
And then that's why Judas and Black Messiah is in there as well. Yeah.
Fucking wins everything, that fucking
We got to watch it first.
Yeah.
looks damn good.
The Equalizer trailer, we got one. Queen Latifah is now playing the old man.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Robin
Yes.
Task? No?
Robert. The Equalizer.
The guy.
Robert McCall is his
Robert,
name.
Yeah.
It's Robin McCall now.
Yeah.
This looked very average to me.
This
Yeah.
is fucking
Super-
trash, this fucking
Yeah,
show.
man.
I don't know why, but it looked like a 90s sort of
Yeah.
action series.
It looked like this show was done by the fucking CW.
It does. Like, you know, when like they don't like block the shots for action sequences properly, and
Yeah.
sometimes it just looks like way too like zoomed out
Yeah.
than it should be, and it doesn't really capture it. It looks like it's on a set. That's how this looked.
It just like I know it's gonna be like a fucking a PG rated show, and it's not gonna be like a streaming service sort of show. Like I don't mind. I don't give a fuck that it's a woman playing the character.
Yeah.
Just make this shit hardcore, man.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
I kind of wish Denzel came back to cap off the trilogy.
Yeah.
Why? Who the fuck would? Well, this is he could for the movies.
But will they now continue the movies?
Of course they will. It's two different streams of revenue. One comes through from the box office, the other comes through from views on a show,
Mm.
which is not going to make it out of the first season anyway.
Nah, I don't think this gets renewed for a second.
Denzel's a bit old now, though.
I know. He's
I just,
Stallone's 76, still doing it.
Yeah, it's true.
it just fucking pisses me off that we have two films that you could have blueprinted for the show and you still try and make it different. It's dumb.
It just, it doesn't, I'm not getting the feeling.
Nah.
The feeling that you get, I'm not
Yeah.
getting it for this
Yeah.
one.
It just looks too corny.
Mm.
Not exciting at all.
Nah. It looks cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's just early,
Yeah.
but still, don't put that shit out if it's too early then.
Edit that down.
Yeah.
We got a trailer for Adverse as well.
Yeah.
So this is Mickey Rourke. We got Penelope Ann Miller,
The O from American Pie.
Nicholas Thomas.
Yeah.
Yeah, or Thomas Nicholas. One of them.
Well, I don't know. The guy from the first one.
There's so many like Oscar nominated actors.
Yeah.
How is this a PVOD or direct to DVD movie?
I don't know, man.
It looks classy.
It does look classy.
This looks good. So his sister gets kidnapped by a drug cartel.
Yeah.
Or like drug operation in the city, and then he's going to get her back. I got Big Drive vibes from this.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I liked what I was seeing.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
did like what I saw, except for Mickey Rourke's face.
I know.
What did he do to his face?
It's probably like the plastic surgery now, like breaking down.
Fuck.
His hair looks weird
Does.
because it's like real silver.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got a trailer for More Than Miyagi,
I didn't watch this one.
the
Actually.
Pat Morita story. This looks hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it deals with Pat Morita's early life and also his life after Karate Kid, because he was like a struggling alcoholic.
Yeah. I heard that about Pat.
Like he was rough.
But was he born in those concentration camps in Hawaii that they set up for the Japanese people?
I don't know.
I heard something like that, man.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
But apparently he was just rough.
Yeah.
So like I want to watch this. It's
Yeah.
got the interviews with what's his face?
Machi-
Yeah, Ralph Macchio.
Yeah.
And a lot of the Karate Kid guys.
Mm.
So
Fuck.
yeah.
That kind of adds that Karate Kid reboot with Jackie Chan being like wild alcoholic when he's fixing the car and shit. Like some new vibes to that.
Miyagi does that shit in the first Karate Kid as well.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the first Karate Kid in years.
Yeah, he does.
It's been a while.
It's wild.
It's heartbreaking.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
scene where you find out that his wife and child
Yeah.
died.
Yeah.
We got a new trailer for Judas and the Black Messiah.
It's fucking fire,
This
man.
looks good.
Oh, man.
Is it just more of the same feeling of that first trailer? Does it expand on it?
It expands on that first trailer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So more of the story elements in this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you find out that Lakeith, he steals a car and I think he injures an officer. So they want to give him like 5 years, I think, 5 years in prison.
Yeah.
But then he makes a deal with the feds to spy on Daniel Kaluuya's character. But then like you see him and what Kaluuya does for the community, and he's torn.
Yeah. Shit.
Fuck, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
We got a trailer for Falling,
Mm-hmm.
which is Viggo Mortensen's directorial debut.
Yeah, man.
Laura Linney's in this one. Viggo starring.
Man.
Lance Henriksen. This is the Henriksen like Logan.
Yeah.
It's the Unforgiven Henriksen.
This is unreal, the Henry. I've never seen Henriksen. He even sounds different.
Yeah.
Doesn't have his rasp.
Yeah. So Viggo Mortensen plays an ex-pilot, Lance Henriksen's son, who's also gay.
Yeah.
He's got a partner. He's got kids. He's got his own family.
Mm-hmm.
And he's kind of recalling his life with his father at the same time. And it looks like Lance Henriksen's character has Alzheimer's.
Yeah. Yeah, he's sick.
So he's taking care of him. And Viggo's trying to sort of build that connection between them.
With his father, yeah.
It looks good. This shit looks like Oscar.
Yeah. Yeah. This does look like Oscar bait, though, as well.
This is that movie where I sit down and I fucking sob myself to sleep after I watch it, man.
Yeah, man. This shit, it looks really good, but the performances, like Henriksen, I was so surprised. I was like, wow, man. Like, why have you been hiding this the whole time?
Yeah.
Like, why do you do those?
The horrors,
the
actions,
when you've got this
roles.
in you. But that's the thing, though. Like, Henriksen has been, like, he's got that in the bag.
Yeah.
Like we heard about, he talks about his like the way that he grew up and how hard it was for him growing up, like with an abusive father and stuff like that. And
Really?
Yeah. So he's got that in his background, so he can tap into that whenever he wants to. So it's a wonder that he. Yeah,
I'm getting the tissues out for this
The sad tissue.
And then under some horror fare, we got the first trailer for Willy's Wonderland.
Fuck yeah, man. Jesus.
This trailer was fucking hilarious, right? So Nick Cage plays like a drifter and his car breaks down. Then this guy says to him, if you spend the night Willy's Wonderland, clean the place, I'll fix your car.
Yep. Free of charge.
So Nick Cage does it. And you don't hear a word from him in the trailer.
It doesn't say a word, eh?
It doesn't say anything.
Fuck.
But then you find out that the features in the park are like demonic or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And they come to life at night and they're trying to kill Nick Cage. You don't hear a word from Nick Cage, but you hear the screaming.
And you see Nick Cage crazy dancing, which is always good.
Yeah.
Always good. It's the one line that gets me though in the trailer.
I think I know which one.
The one where it's, you got to think, we're not trapped in here with them. They're trapped in here with him. I was like, Jesus, what is Nick Cage going to do to these things?
But it just looks like him going buck wild with that axe or something like that.
He's hacking up these things and there's blood flying. And the blood was all blacked out, obviously, but he's covered in blood.
Yeah.
Fucking Jesus.
This looks good. I'm watching this
I was
shit.
expecting like a really shit movie from this.
Yeah.
But this, like the look and the feel of the movie just like totally just like blew my fucking mind.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, like
It doesn't look cheap.
no.
You know, some days I sit down and I think to myself, fuck, when we go to the red carpet, we meet all these people. I expect Nick Cage to be like, oh, so you were roasting me for all of my fucking B movies. How'd you like the last few, you fuck?
Just gets you in a headlock.
Fucking told you I was still a good actor.
The bees.
Get that Wicker Man shit the fuck out of here.
I still gotta watch that shit.
Same.
And that's it for trailers this week. And we're gonna move into entertainment news. So some sad news. Filmmaking legend Michael Apted has passed away at the age of 79.
Mm-hmm.
There was no cause of death reported, or where he passed away. So Michael Apted is best known for he directed The World Is Not Enough, one of the best Pierce Brosnan Bonds. that dropped.
Easily one of the best.
And
It's
one of
not-
the
it's
hardest
second,
ones
Second
either.
best. It's the second best.
To
What's it
Goldeneye?
called? To Goldeneye, yeah.
He directed Gorillas in the Mist. Nell came into Oscar fame with Coal Miner's Daughter.
This is wild, man. And that was back in like the 70s.
Yeah, 76.
76, yeah.
And even into the 80s and 90s. So he also directed Gorky Park
Yeah.
with William Hurt in there. So, yeah, it's just a sad loss. And we wish his family, friends, and fans all the best and our condolences in coming to grips with Michael Apted's sad passing. Yeah. Moving on to some different news. Bugsy Malone, who was in Guy Ritchie's The Gentleman.
Who is he in there?
He's a rapper. I'm not too sure.
Oh shit! Yeah, no. He's
Who
what?
is he?
He's part of Colin Farrell's crew.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sick. So he's joining Guy Ritchie's new film.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So in this, Statham plays like a MI6. Was he like a something in steel? He's like arms related.
Yeah.
So his branch of like, the MI6 stops new dangerous technology from getting into the wrong hands. So now he's got like this ensemble around him. Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sounds more actiony
It does.
than anything else that Guy Ritchie's done lately. It doesn't sound like a gangster flick.
No. Which would have been cool.
Yeah.
And there probably will be gangsters in here.
I hope that it's an action movie done with a gangster flair to it.
I'm
those
hoping
characters.
it's an action movie done with Richie's flair. Richie can do
Real
the
good action.
The action is unreal, man.
I feel his action. I don't
Yeah.
feel his spectacle.
What if they portray like all the government agencies like the gangsters in Richie's previous flicks?
Yeah.
That would be sick. Especially if they're swearing. If this is a hard R,
Yeah.
I'm
that'd be
hoping
mad.
it's a harder. We haven't heard what's his face swear in a while. Statham.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's always Mean Machine. Oh, fuck this. Fucks that
That's
dude
what I
up.
was gonna say. In Mean Machine, right? So because it's on Amazon Prime,
Yeah.
they've dubbed it. Some of the English words, some of the English slang, they dub it. But the dumb fucks use the fucking what's his face, the subtitles from obviously the DVD or something, so you can read what they actually said.
Is it bad dubbing?
It's bad dubbing.
That's fucked.
It's just fucking stupid.
And all the restaurants now are Taco Bell.
It wasn't originally Taco Bell. It's Pizza Hut that they changed it to over here. Some fucking idiots.
They shot a whole new fucking sequence for that.
Oh man.
A whole new like setup shot just for like international market.
Fucking stupid.
Drives me insane.
Yeah.
Because the cuisine is still Taco Bell on the table.
It is.
They didn't change that shit. At least have the Back to the Future mini pizzas or
I don't
something.
know, man.
Hey, those
Fucking
mini
idiots.
pizzas look fire though.
And,
Yeah, it does. It does. All right. So Rami Malek and Zoe Saldana, they've joined David O. Russell's new film.
yeah.
So JD's in here. John David Washington's in here. There's a bunch of
Yeah.
other players in here, man.
Yeah.
Bale is in here. Yeah. So we don't know what it's about yet.
Nah.
It could
They're
be something
shooting in June, I think.
really wild as well.
Yeah. Well, going off like, was that Hustle?
American Hustle.
American Hustle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Fighter. It's going to
Yeah.
be quality, though.
It's got to be quality.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it, man.
Mhm.
David O. Russell brings out something else in Bale.
I think he just likes him. I think he's just a really cool guy.
Yeah. And he
But
gets to play like different characters too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he probably wrote this for him. So, yeah.
All right. Last piece of news for the week.
Yeah.
All right. So we've chronicled everything that's kind of happened in the investigation of Ray Fisher's claim that there were select people at Warner Brothers, specifically John Berg, Joss Whedon, and Walter Hamada and Jeff Johns.
Jeff Johns, yeah.
That pulled a lot of fuck shit during the Justice League shoot when Zack Snyder stepped away.
Mm-hmm.
So Fisher released a statement, and in that statement, he kind of he breaks down what he wanted to happen in terms of the investigation.
Yep.
And implicates Walter Hamada again.
Yep.
And basically says what his goal was with the investigation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there any key takeaways from Fisher's statement? It was a long 2-page statement as well.
It was. So he said the reasoning behind his declaration, right, of leaving the film.
Yeah.
Was Hamada's purposeful attempt to undermine the Justice League investigation in order to protect his friend, Jeff Johns.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that he attempted to protect himself by contributing to public dissemination of lies and misinformation about myself and the Justice League investigation in Warner Brothers Pictures September 4th statement. So he's basically saying that Walter's he's out there spreading lies and rumors.
Yeah, and also covering up.
Yeah, and covering up for his mate.
He also states he wonders what else Walter Hamada's actually covered up in the past.
Yeah.
Because Walter Hamada is the DC film chief at Warner.
Yeah.
So he looks after all the content.
Mm-hmm.
And he's responsible now for expanding that DC property.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So Warner Brothers, not DC, Warner Brothers released a statement. One of their chief executives there also dropped one. And her response was actually very protective of Walter Hamada.
And Sarnoff.
Yeah. So what she said, it was very brief too. It was just like a big fuck you, the investigation's done. I believe in Harvey Dent.
I believe in Harvey Dent. I believe in Walter Hamada and that he did not impede or interfere in the investigation. Furthermore, I have full confidence in the investigation's process and findings. Walter is a well-respected leader, known by his colleagues, peers, and me as a man of great character and integrity. As I said in Walter's recent deal extension announcement, I'm excited about where he's taking the DC films and look forward to working with him and the rest of the team to build out the DC multiverse.
So Ray Fisher got Joss Whedon.
Mm-hmm.
His relationship with Warner's is gone now.
Yep.
Destroyed. I think that's kind of where Warner's wants to keep it as well. Sounds like. And kind of feels like as well. I don't know, should Walter Hamada just be walked off the premises? Is Warner's response to that very protective of Walter Hamada in terms of he's a well-respected businessman, because so was Harvey Weinstein? Know what I mean?
Yeah.
How do you actually get to the truth in the situation? It feels like there's a lot more that's unsaid or undisclosed. And it won't sort of come to light unless everyone's kind of interviewed and steps forward. Because even Gal Gadot said, I had my shit on the set of the Justice League shoot, and my people sorted that out with Joss.
Yeah.
And then Ben Affleck was the torture of shooting Justice League.
Yeah.
So you kind of think there was a lot more that was happening.
Yeah.
So the way I'm looking at it is that considering the responses of executives within the business from Jeff Johns, John Berg, Walter Hamada, and up has been very doctored and patented with their responses. And what I mean by that is that I reckon that they had cultivated all the responses initially, and they knew exactly what they were going to do. they had organized Jeff Johns as a scapegoat in the case because losing Walter Hamada meant losing a lot more financially than they could really fucking deal with because they're on a pretty good roll right now, considering everything that's happening. And that's why they're very, I guess, stubborn, if you want to put it bluntly, in regards to disregarding Walter Hamada as someone who spurred the fires with everything going on and as a perpetrator in the fact that he could be creating an environment or a culture where racism and wrongful things are, I guess, accepted, depending on what level in the business you are. Because it was easy to let Joss Whedon go because he wasn't really a big bread maker for them moving forward.
He did have that show.
Yep.
The Nevers.
Mm-hmm.
That they like just basically got him to do and then walked him out.
Getting the fuck out of here. So, yeah, I think just from a business perspective, I think this was all organized and it was good to go and they knew exactly what they could do.
Yeah, I don't see Hamada as the one that did the shit, but I think he was the one that like allowed those conversations to take place and for Joss Whedon to have the leeway that he had in order to fuck around.
He enabled them.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. I just went around the long way.
Yeah. He enabled them. He allowed them to do literally and say literally whatever they wanted to.
I actually find it funny that Jeff Johns is one of the key credited writers on Wonder Woman as well.
Yeah.
So I wonder if we'll get any more from Jeff Johns in DC or if they're going to quietly phase him out and bring him on in a consultant capacity.
Yeah. I just find it weird though. You know, I believe what Ray is saying. I believe it 100%. I think that Walter Hamada could have gone about it a different way.
100%.
The fact that he literally said, "Oh, it's above my pay grade." This and it tried to palm this shit off.
Yeah,
like he knew what was going on then.
Yep,
and he tried to keep a lid on it for as long as fucking possible.
Yeah.
So that's why I can see this being true.
I kind of feel like Ray Fisher won't be happy that he lost out on the role for Flash.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like he himself has now admitted he will not be in Flash.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's I don't know if he's gonna be happy until everyone is just gone that was associated with it.
I think that if you are like, you know, if you did do these things, which I think you did, you should be walked out of that fucking studio.
Yeah, 100%.
You should be kicked out. You should lose your fucking job. That's not right. We don't live in that sort of fucking society anymore.
Yeah.
No, but I think the studio system has an exit plan for years down the track.
Yeah.
So at the end of Walter Hamada's like re-extension of, you know, president of DC Films, I think he will step down. I think John Berg will be phased out, and I do believe Jeff Johns will be like gone. But it just won't be a public thing because now we're talking about reputational damage.
Mm-hmm.
And reputational damage in the Me Too era is.
But didn't Walter Hamada Me Too? Or was that the other guy that was there?
I think Walter Hamada was Me Too'd. Like he called someone out on something.
Oh.
Yeah, because there was this chick going around just fucking everyone, I think.
I thought it was him that was having an affair with someone at the studio.
I think an affair is more classy than like I know an affair is more classy than Me Too allegations.
Yeah.
Because he didn't force himself on someone. It was like, you know, a romantic misstep.
Right. I don't know, man. I think, you know, it sounds like they almost said, "Hey, we'll give you Whedon. Take Whedon and be happy." Right?
Yeah.
Just take what we give you and be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what I don't like about this whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, he was wrong. Take him. But then what about the rest of yous?
Yeah.
The rest of yous are just going to continue doing what you're doing? Nah, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah. That's why I think it's bullshit that everyone's so pro equality and having great positive cultures, but then they draw a line where it is and isn't right, which is fucking stupid.
Yeah. Because Whedon is the patsy.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, he did
he
that shit
did
too.
that shit. He was the scape.
No, he's not the scapegoat either.
No, he was the offering.
Yes.
Yeah. Like he
He was the pawn that they could negotiate with.
But he's not the one that, like, alone shares, like, you know, the
Yeah,
brunt
Exactly right.
of the
yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah.
100%. I think, like, in the right now, it is unfair that Ray Fisher had to let go of his dreams to have to prove a point that may possibly even fall on deaf ears.
They should have treated this shit like the RICO. You can charge one of them, we fucking charge all of you.
Yeah.
All of you get the fuck out of there. You need to lose your job straight away.
There needs to be, like, some form of audit that they could do before they could even clean out their fucking emails, where a third party comes in that can't be paid out, that fucking checks everything and just says, these are the, like the adjudicator, you know what I mean? In John Wick 3, where it's just settle your affairs, get the fuck out. You have 30 days. There needs to be something like that for the culture that we now live in, the society that we live in, because it's unfair for businesses to make the choice and have gray area in something that is right or wrong.
True.
I would make them come out and have to, like, part of the stipulation is you have to make a public apology.
Yeah.
Straight up. You have to.
And
This is not, and it's not some fucking roundabout. I did some things. You need to tell the public exactly what you did.
yeah,
This is how we're doing it going forward. Fuck you.
I want,
Yeah, that's in the contract.
I know.
Fuck you.
like, they need to have the public apology, and they need to read out every single thing they fucking wrote.
Yeah.
These
This
are the
is what I
emails.
did.
Yeah. Like, as fucked up as it sounds, you know how pedophiles need to list themselves as a sex offender in your neighborhood? They should have that for this shit too.
So you reckon that Ray Fisher's a martyr now?
Yeah.
His career is like, I think he either gets the pity, because he hasn't done much.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He either gets the pity roles or he blows up.
One way or another, 10 years from now, we'll probably see Ray Fisher on the big screen doing something big.
Watch mans go over there to fucking Marvel and just start doing big things.
That's what I'm thinking.
Big things. That's what I want.
Marvel Studios is red too. If you like Suge Knight, come to death
Fucking
row.
bad. That'd be fire.
That would be mad. What role do you reckon he could play? Be cool if he was in that Ironheart show. Because they, like, you know, to round that out with, like, you know, a nice supporting, you know, cast of color.
Either that or he's in, like, he's gonna be in, like, Wakanda somewhere. Maybe he can be like a bad guy or something.
I wanted to stick around though.
No. But all them bad guys that tend to fight Black Panther come back as heroes anyway. So
There is actually a rumor that Killmonger might be back.
yeah,
Mm.
that makes sense.
We started that rumor.
Yeah. I put that out in the
All right.
That makes sense. Michael B. Jordan right now is getting bigger.
Is he?
Yeah,
But that could be Creed 3 as well.
could be both.
They didn't announce that shit. He shot both at the same time, or he had like a couple of months there after Creed that he.
He did Black Panther and then Creed 2.
Yeah, after. Yeah.
because he put on 20 pounds of muscle for Black Panther and then another 20 for Creed too.
Yeah.
That's why
This
he was
guy's just
yeah.
like jacked.
That's why he was just jacked.
Yeah, that's why his jaw was just fucking.
And his
Creed
neck
too.
was
Neck
massive.
was like this.
Yeah, man, that
Big
dude.
Panther neck.
That dude could swallow
Yeah.
a watermelon whole.
I'm just seeing big pelicans.
Have you guys seen the Eden flower? The Eden trap that the blue whales do?
No.
They
No.
just leave their mouth open and fish just like congregate in there. And then you just see and it just snaps closed on that shit.
Fuck.
Fuck that.
It's like 500 liters of water.
Fucking that shit makes me scared, dog.
Badly. Can you
'Cause-
imagine if you were kayaking?
Yeah. Have you watched Surface? Remember that show from ages ago? It was on free to air.
Nah.
My God, Surface was the one where they go into some trench, it might even be the Marianas, and they find that new form of like aqua being.
Mm.
And it turns out to be like a Godzilla ass motherfucker. But you see like this man and his wife are on their yacht and they're just like fucking just cooling. And then it shows a bird's eye view of the yacht. Then all you see rising up is the mouth. Boom! Fucking sorted champion.
Jeez.
Fucking scares the shit out of me to this day. I never want that shit to happen. Fuck open water.
I always
Swallow your whole.
see that video of that chick like kayaking, and then you just see that fucking humpback whale just fuck it. Jeez.
Fucking sent it.
Anything else in the Ray Fisher?
Just condolences to Ray Fisher. You're very strong for the choice that you've made, and I hope moving forward things turn out right for you as well.
Same.
Same.
Tell Hamada to suck my dick too.
Straight up.
See the Warner executives. Hamada.
Suck my. Oh, I'm not meant to be right.
All right. And that's it for entertainment news this week.
That's all the news this week.
That's it. All right, fellas, what you watch?
We all watched that terrible WandaVision.
When is this shit going to heat up?
I know.
I would have given them an episode and then they break reality. You know what I mean?
Badly. I'm
Yeah.
on a light fucking simmer right now. You turn that fucking water up.
It feels like Days of Our Lives. It feels
Badly.
like this season's going to have like 80 episodes or something like
I
that.
know. Fucking hell.
Fucking boring, man.
There were like moments, and they're not even long moments, like 2-3 seconds where you're like, this gets interesting, and then they fuck you over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
right back
wasn't
at
in.
you.
Yeah.
I wasn't in with the whole, like, I know now they're jumping like 60s, 70s, and then like
80s,
it'll go
90s.
yeah.
Yeah. We were talking about it outside. Like the first episode is I Dream a Genie, and then the second episode is Bewitched,
Yeah.
and it just
Mhm.
moves like that.
I'm not caught up in the glamour of like just doing old shows and shit like that. I want to see something else. There's more substance there than just mimicking the old shit.
Badly.
They've moved, like in that second episode, you can see it, like hopefully it gets interesting because now that Wanda's accepted her reality because she's changed it, and everything turns to color.
Yeah.
Because that's where she wants to be.
Yeah. And she's pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Fucking
at
Vision was
this
slinging that
point,
dick.
That Vision fucking giant fucking vibro dick.
Fucking red rocket on that.
I hope it heats up, man.
Yeah.
It's got to get better than this.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. I want to know who that bee dude was.
The beekeeper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it's Steve. Maybe it's Hawkeye.
Could be.
Because he does come to get her.
I reckon
Yeah.
it's strange.
And they do have a history.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like from Age of Ultron.
I reckon it's strange.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if Quicksilver's back?
That'd be cool.
That'd be sick.
If
If she
the-
brings him back to reality.
Yeah. Aaron Taylor Johnson is making money.
Maybe that's why he was getting Tank in Tenet as Ives.
Mm.
All right. What you watch there, Bado?
Heartbreak Kid, Thin Line Between Love and Hate, The Judge, John Q, Godzilla King of Monsters, Shape of Water, Fire, Metro, War, or sometimes it's called Rogue. It's trash, that movie.
The Rogue Assassin.
Yeah, Rogue Assassin. Yeah. Cool Hand Luke, which was fucking unreal.
Yeah.
Was it? This is the Paul Newman
It's
one.
Paul
yeah?
Newman.
Poker?
No, he's a jailbird.
Oh,
The
shit.
jail movie.
Oh.
Yeah, everyone had to do the jail movie back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. He works on like a chain gang and fuck, it's fire. I just done seen some of the best acting I've ever seen in that movie.
Really?
Yeah, man.
I
Paul
gotta check
Newman
this out.
smokes that.
Paul Newman like killed every role.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even his voice.
Yeah. 15 minutes.
How does 15 minutes hold up after all this time?
Really good. It played better this time when I watched it.
I'm finding that with a lot of movies, actually.
Yeah, it played really, really well. If it bleeds, it leads. Like that's it just played well. It was nice.
Was that the Nightcrawler before Nightcrawler?
Yeah, sort of.
Except
Yeah.
the serial killer was the...
I watched The Mechanic, The Last Witch Hunter, which was actually played better this time around as well.
Really?
It was surprising.
That was the Skin Bieber one, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit your pants.
Fart and shit pants.
Yeah, that was all right. The character is quite good as well. Calder. He's cool. And Money Train, I watched last night.
Not impressed with the old Money Train?
No, there could have been more action in there.
Fucking
Fuck, you're
disdain
dead.
in your voice.
Fucking badly. Who says that? And that's Blake as well.
Yeah, Robert Blake.
Robert Blake did that shit. I'll fuck with
you
my
dead.
train. I'll fuck you dead. Fucking Jesus. Wow. What you watch there?
I got in my Brooklyn Nine-Nine bag. Fucking, I realized that all the most recent seasons is on, what do you call it, streaming?
Oh, yeah.
So I railed seasons 5, 6, and now I'm like nearly done with 7. Fuck, man, I was on this binge. Like, I was hooked. Because I fucking love this show.
Yeah.
So I just had to get it in. But no, when cool, it's good to catch up.
Sick.
Sandberg does some of his best acting in that show. It's fucking crazy.
I want to watch that Palm Springs movie. That's sick.
Same. Yeah.
What you watch there, BD?
I did a Nolan run. I watched Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, which I find doesn't hold up anymore.
Nah.
No.
The Dark Knight Rises, which I feel got better with age.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because like it just had the spectacle that Batman needed, whereas Dark Knight,
That was the Batman movie.
yeah,
We were talking about this before. That's the Batman movie.
yeah.
Dark Knight is not a Batman movie.
Dark Knight had the characters,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it just didn't have the scope, I feel, to actually be like an effective Batman movie.
We had a
Yep.
bigger scope in Batman Begins than that one.
Yeah.
They really sort of brought it down to street level in TDK.
But I feel like Batman Begins was the right tone for Batman.
Yeah.
I see so much similarities between Batman Begins and the trailer for The Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TDK and like pacing as I got older, it was just too off for me and it takes forever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really does. Because that first 40, him going to Singapore, yeah, just takes too long.
And I think because that was a reference fucking Blu-ray as well,
Yeah.
probably watched that shit to death, man.
But also the way that it's shot. I feel TDK exposes so much that all of Batman's effectiveness is just thrown out the window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dunkirk?
Egyptian walk.
I watched Dunkirk for the first time in like 2-3 years.
I only
Yeah.
ever watched that movie once.
Watch it again now.
Fuck, I gotta watch it.
Now it plays so much better.
For real.
Yeah, with some time like between like watching it the first time and the next time, it just hits different.
Yeah. I still haven't watched it.
Fuck. The Long Kiss Goodnight. This still stands up as one of the best action movies of the 90s. Shane Black on deck riding. Rennie Harlan, who had dragged Gina Davis through the mud on Cutthroat Island.
Yeah.
Here's a little fucking scandal for you. So Rennie Harlan's with Gina Davis, who I find is very attractive.
I don't find it.
I got a thing for Gina Davis. Going right back to The Fly. Anyways. He gets with her personal assistant, knocks her up. Gina Davis leaves like 4 or 5 days before the baby's born.
God damn.
Yeah. It was wild.
Yeah.
I'm going to call him Rennie Hard on from now on. Badly. It's messed up, man.
Yeah.
Watch Color Out of Space.
How was
Mhm.
this?
This was fucking wild.
Yeah.
For real.
Richard Stanley is like unbelievable. The shots and stuff that he puts together and the pacing of the movie was awesome. But the events of the movie was wild.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I'll ever watch this movie again. It was pretty, fucked me up.
Yeah.
Like just some of the imagery and where they kind of take the characters.
Yeah.
What's his face?
And Nick Cage is fucking hilarious. There's a meltdown scene of him just saying cocksucker.
What is that other movie that he did?
Mandy?
Mandy. Did you watch Mandy?
No, have you watched it?
I haven't watched
You
it.
checked it out?
No, I
wanna
was
watch
thinking
that
about
as well.
it.
Paulo watched it. He said it's fire, that movie.
Really?
Yeah. I want to watch
I
that.
gotta check it out.
Yeah.
It's George P. Cosmatos' son.
Yeah.
Wild. And then I watched Basketball last night.
Fucking oath.
I fucking love that movie, man.
Yeah.
Cock.
I love what he's like. The news reporter's like, and I'm sure he had enough money, the old cocksucker.
It's always hanging by his neck in his fucking closet.
Fucking Robert Stack. Rest in peace.
I know.
He gets water thrown in his face. Fucking kills me. Yeah, and that was the week there.
Yeah.
You can reach us at Twitter, at Smoke and Mirrors Oz. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram as Smoke and Mirrors Podcast. Check us out on YouTube. We're dropping weekly videos at Logo Smith Media. And yeah, we're here.
Shout out again
We're
to
back.
Spreaker, man. Spreaker Network. Get things done.
Yes, sir. Thanks again. Always feels good to be back after this
Yeah,
little
man.
breaky there.
Next year we ain't having this break.
Nah,
No, like not this long. We're gonna have a break.
maybe a week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe 2 weeks.
All right.
We'll see how the year pans out. Might be a rough year.
A little self-care, you know. No, as always, wash your ass.